seeing stuff that other people don't see. The first time I seen them people do that nay shit, I said, oh, hell nah. I couldn't put it into words what was happening, but I knew that shit wasn't right. And look at us now. We is jacked up now. That damn nay. People was waving their hands and shit in the air and going back, and you had to go to the left a couple of times. What is we doing? Can I have somebody throw a rose up on the screen? It's the content. It's the content. Yes, these dances are serious, cousin. It's this content though, y'all. So check this out. Gratitude, cousins. Gratitude. Y'all know this Marie Laveau house, right? She lived in the French quarters because she was French. You know, French mean free man. Can somebody drop Freeman in the chat? When I say somebody is French, I'm saying they're free. Drop free in the chat. Because some of y'all don't know. People out here know we ain't the French. Yes, because you don't want me to be free. So whoever tells me I'm not French might be an oppressor. I'm watching them side-eye, mental note. I mean, because they didn't study. I don't trust people that don't study. They ain't go look the word up for themselves. Because if they looked it up for themselves, then we'd be on the same accord. They up here talking about that's my opinion. That ain't no damn opinion. That's the etymology of the damn word. What are you talking about? It's the origins of the word. That's what the word means. Regardless of what you learned, that's your problem. You went down to the public food system and you programmed. That's why you can't fathom that we the French. You can't fathom that shit. Cause you think you thinking about this little white tea man walking around talking about we and shit. That's why you can't fathom being French. They taught you down at the public food system that the French is a white tea man walking around with a little ponytail and shit. That ain't the French. The French is a freeman. The French is the French is a Moor, right? Somebody that's sovereign, noble. Right. Okay. I'm just saying, because they would have us down here at the public food system lacking knowledge. That's how they able to steal our shit. Because we up here checking the box that we black and shit, you know. They ain't never crossed it. French ain't even on here. I'm not trying to be funny, but why French ain't on the damn application? Because the freemen ain't gonna enter in no contract. That's our goofy, dumb ass gonna enter in the contract. Why? Because we citizens. We citizens of Rome. Why? Because we done signed up to be citizens. We signed up for this shit. Yes, we did. We went in there and filled out the contract. We went in there and signed up for this shit. We went in there, give me a social security number. I need a prison number now. We went in there and signed up. We waited on the shit to come in the mail and everything. We applied for it, waited on it. It came. It say on the back of the damn social security card that if they call you and tell you they want this shit back, you got to send it back because it ain't yours. Yeah, it's mine. No, it's not. The account number. But you a warden of the state though, right? That's your prison number. That's your inmate number. You think the warden ain't using your inmate number to fill out the paperwork? I mean, let's think about this shit here. If you got because you the prisoner, right? So you got to use the number because I know how prison work. My daddy, brothers, all them, they was in prison. So I know how this prison shit work. I will argue with you about this prison shit. Now, in the prison, you got to go to commissary. That's food, child, get your food, right? So when you go to commissary, that's the store. Nah, commissary is the store, right? That's where you go get your deodorant, your clothes, that type of shit, right? Okay, so when we go down to get our toiletries and stuff, don't we? Okay, we got to use our social security number, right? Because we got to go to the job, clock in with because we got to give them the social security number so we could clock in, right? And then for exchange for the social security number, they give us like a few couple dollars on the air, right? So we up here working for these slave wages, as they call them. We up here working. And then when we work, they cut us a check, right? So once they give us this little check or whatever in exchange for our energy, right? That's how you able to take care of your affairs with this little money, right? That they done gave you. It's just your commissary, right? Okay. So now you able to use your little, because you have money on your books, right? If you go to work, you got money on your little books. Okay, because some of us don't got money on our books, right? Some of us be wet, right? This happened in prison for real. Some people can't buy shit because they ain't got no money on their books. Some of us got money on our books, some of us don't. Okay? Now, with the warden is gonna use your number too. Cause you using your number to go to commissary, you using your number to get your mail, you using your number to, just basically survive in this environment, right? The warden using your number too. Yeah, because when he get the money for having you in there, he got to use the number so he could get the money because he getting what about $30,000. What he getting $30,000 a year to keep you in there? I mean, he getting way more money than what you getting, but yeah, he getting paid to keep you in there. Why you think in the prison is so many beds? I mean, think about it. When you go to the prison, they will tell you we got this many beds. Why? Because we get paid to keep people in these beds. Yeah, that when you go to jail, you just sit on the little bed. The bed is metal, and the metal harnesses your energy. Mm-hmm. Ciphers your energy. So you just sitting here and all your little energy being ciphered, and you inside of an enchanted castle that, is in reverse. So instead of it healing you, it's actually like taking all your essence and shit. That's why people come home different, stuff like that. And they do it to us. When we go to the grocery store and the little scanning machine, them scanning machines be scanning your energy. The the they got a lot of devices. They got the little black box out there on the power thing that cipher your man. I ain't gonna talk too much about all this stuff that cipher your energy, but bruh, they vampires and they be ciphering the shit out your energy. You understand that? And a lot of the things that you go through that stress you out is by design. Yeah, it's things that stress you out by design. Why? Because when you get mad, you unaware that your energy is being ciphered. And it take a lot of energy to be mad. Think about it. You mad, you cussing, you yelling, they get on my somebody is thriving off of that. So somebody keeping you in that state all the time. Think about it. You go in certain communities, it's always chaos and people be turned up, the shootings be high. You think about it. Think about this shit. Now, I'm just saying because people get tired, don't it? So you telling me over here don't never get tired. So that's not because it's the people, it's because what you doing to the land over here. So you harnessing people energy because we live on mounds, don't we? If on the hill, you be living on the mound. I'm talking about America is the home of the mound builders. Like we in Hades, bro. Haiti mean mound builders, bro. We is in the land of the mound builders, bro. At the end of the day, regardless of what the public food system taught us, we up here living on hills. So didn't the Indians go on top of the mounds to perform rituals because they knew that these mounds was energetic centers and energetic fields? So we sitting up here on top. Some of us on pyramids, bro. Don't even know we on pyramids. And they harnessing the energy from right up under our feet. Y'all want me to show y'all? I'm going to show y'all. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all a couple of pictures, okay? I'm going to show y'all a couple of pictures that, because we've been talking about how America is Egypt anyway. And we've been talking about how old Virginia Empire is connected to all these places, right? So check out what I mean by we just walking on top of mounds. Like literally walking on top of mounds and don't even know it. Look. So you got earthworks like this. And as you can see, this is in Kentucky. And they got dirt and grass on top of them. So some of these mounds like this become covered in this, they covered in the dirt. They go and build hospitals on top of places like this. They go and build churches. They go and build schools. They go and build communities on top of this. We don't be knowing this. We don't know this right there. So if our ancestors was using these sites for certain things, and energy never dies, the energy is still in these earthworks, right? Because this is technology. This ain't just a pyramid. This technology, bro. This connected to the earth. This connected to the people. This connected to the people of the land. That's why whoever control the land control the people, right? Because it's a magical, mythical land, right? So now we got all these different earthworks up under these hospitals, communities, and things like that. And they being controlled. Like sis said, like Dana said, they had the cell phone towers controlling these energies, transmitting energies here. They got the chemtrails, which activate the energy within us. Like, we up here still doing the rituals and stuff, but we unaware now. Because I just said we was doing the dances. We up here dancing, Tik-Toking and shit. Think about it. This monument up under your feet. Remember we learned about what is the cataclysms? I'm jacking the name up. But we learned about how they got these bodies up underground and the skeletons, which are crystals, and these skeletons, which are crystals, are energy conductors, right? Catacombs, gratitudes. So, but up under them catacombs, they controlling people's energy, right? We learned about this, right? So we up here walking around, don't even know this stuff is up under our feet. Don't even know that it's a ritual being performed. But meanwhile, we up here following the trend, Tik-Toking, doing this little dance and shit. We activating, opening up port. We don't even know we doing this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because we the Egyptians, right? Walk like an Egyptian. We up here doing the little dance. We don't even know that though. We throwing up the little hand mudras, the foot move. We don't even know this. We don't study this stuff. But yeah, we boom, 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 pop out. I'm just saying. You got people 80 years old on here doing the little dance. You know, people got their grandma doing the little dance, the little baby on here doing, like, come on now. We need to question what we doing. We need to look up these hand moves, foot moves. We need to know some things. We need to study our geographic locations. What was here before this was here? Because this, they telling me this, they just slapping shit up, telling me anything. For real. Just slapping buildings up, just telling us anything. Well, we found this in 1800. Did y'all? We found it. Like, oh, okay. Gratitude, gratitude. I'm going to show you this. So, I know, right? But you let them tell it because they be like, we found it. Yeah, because y'all put us to sleep. You put our ass to sleep. And then you told us that you found our stuff. That was actually clever on your behalf because you rocked us to sleep and then you told us we have found this. We the lost tribe of Israel. We lost our tribe. We had lost our village. We had lost our monuments. We had lost our family, the records. We had lost our identity. We had lost a lot of shit, you understand? But y'all found some shit. Really? Cause I mean, we about to have a little altercation at the lost and found box. Cause I lost some shit and you found some shit. Somebody lying. Cause I'm standing here without a coat on and it's cold as hell outside and my name inside the coat, bro. My mama put my name inside that coat, man. You feel me? Let me see my initials. That's my coat, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you what's in the pocket. That's my coat. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna tell you about the little slit in the inside with the secret pocket you don't know about. That's my coat, bruh. You sitting up here trying to tell me, wait until the principal get over here. I'm telling you, we finna go to court about this coat. It's about to be an altercation at the lost and found box. I'm telling you this now. Me and you finna have an altercation at this lost and found box because you talking about you had found some shit. And I could prove that I lost some shit. So what we doing now? Because we finna go to court. I'm standing on business over here. You got me messed up, bruh. So check this out, cousin, because they talking about they have found something. Check out what we lost, cousin, because we got to get this lost and found shit together now. Check this out. Now, we the Choctaw Indians. Now, that's who we is. We ain't black. We ain't never been, but we Choctaw. Yeah, I'm Choctaw. I don't know about y'all, but I'm Choctaw. I ain't gonna speak for you. I'm gonna speak for me. I'm gonna speak for me and my sister Stephanie, because I know she Choctaw. I don't know what y'all got going. And Dana, look, and some of my other cousins, y'all, because I know y'all gonna be like, don't forget about me. But yes, majority of most of my cousins over here, we is Choctaw. Okay? Now, because most of us is, right? Okay, so yeah, we is Choctaw here because we trace our roots back here. You know, we could go get out some documents and stuff. I'm telling you, They gonna be mad because we gonna get the proving that this is our coat. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we got pictures of us with the coat on. Like, bro, you got us messed up. Yeah, look at my cousin. Like, yes, we got pictures of us in the coat. Okay. In front of our mama house. They got us. No, you're not about to wait till my mama come up here. My mama the one about the. I'm telling you, think I'm flipping out about the coat. Wait till my mama get up here. Cause she coming. I'm telling you. And her name Sophia. I'm telling you now, she finna come up here and be on that mess. I'm telling you, she gonna have on purple. She gonna be coming up in here talking about hell now and get her children out of here. And I'm telling you now. So y'all might want to go and give me my little coat back. Cause if my mama come up here, it's gonna be some shit. I'm telling y'all. Y'all know my mama ain't scared to get locked up or none of that. You know what I'm talking about? She went to jail and did that little time and it was nothing. She came home. She was like, I don't know who y'all is no more. And, the little granddaddy said some bullshit. She said, shut up, you old fool. Sophia home now. Because sometimes people got to trigger you and shit. So you can remember, you'll be thinking it's a trigger. Nah, they just helped you remember some shit. Triggers can be your friend sometimes. Gratitude, triggers they don't be that, I done had a few triggers pulled my way. Nah, shit. Look at me now, But anyway, messed around, remembered who I was off a trigger. My brother died. I was like, wait a damn minute. But anyway, we Choctaws. And they're British. Choctaws are British people. You see that? Because British mean tattooed people. Hey, are y'all tattooed people? Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all tattooed people. Because I know right now we could go down to Birmingham and it's people tattooed right now in Birmingham. I put that on my mama, as the children say. Yeah, it's people in Mississippi tattooed right now. It's folk in Louisiana tattooed right now. Tats on their neck, on their face, folk on the back of their neck, on their arms, on their leg. Folk tatted up, bro. Folk got Chinese letters. Folk got praying hands. Folk got stars, stripes. Folks got unks. I'm just naming some of the tattoos I done seen on folks. Yeah, because folk be tatted up. What they got that song down in Georgia? Tatted up. Tatted up. I'm just saying. Tat it up. They were talking about the British. Tat it up. Tattoo on my hand. Y'all know the snap music that came from Georgia. The land of Moo. Yeah, the land of Moo up in here. Because we'll turn anything into a song. Have you heard us? Yeah, we got to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Now kick, now kick. I'm just saying we will make a song about anything. Just anything. Just slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Let me see you clap your hands. I'm talking about we will make a song and people be jamming. How low can you go? Can you take it to the floor? All the way. I'm just saying, bro. You could get up there and say anything. People is gonna dance off of this shit. I'm telling you. Y'all heard the new music? Yeah, people will listen to this shit. I'm telling you, the new music, they be like ride around with the body in the trunk. People be singing this shit. You be like, what are you doing? People be like, that's my song. You be like, how? It's talking about riding around with bodies in the trunk. Like, how is this your song? But somehow, some way, it be having a laugh beat and people be caught up in the music and dancing and shit that they don't be listening to the spells. Yeah, when they tell you that they be casting spells on them songs, y'all don't know what that shit mean. Because if you was listening, you would know. I know because they tell people to unalive people in the song. Now, you really don't care about this until you done been to a lot of funerals. Now, when you done been to a lot of funerals in your family because people keep getting unalive, you start looking at the music. You be like, well, damn. Cause my brother was like, many men wish death upon me, blood in my eyes and I can't see. I'm like, why is you singing that? Cause many men, then my brother gone and shit. Like, bruh, why was you singing that shit? It made me think back, cause I mean, right before my brother died, that's what he was singing. Swear to God, the boy was running around singing this shit. Like, so did he manifest this shit? Like, what was going on here? Cause I wish I could go back and be like, we gonna find you a different song. Cause Ass Line is on the move, bruh. I swear to God, I love these laughs because I done learned some stuff about Ass Line. I'm gonna tell you that. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. Can we talk about Ass Line for a minute? Okay, let's stick to Egypt. I know I said Egypt first. Let me do some more Egypt right quick. Then we talking about Ass Line. Okay, because some of my cousins was like, oh man, I felt it. I have felt it. But I wanted my cousins to know that Tennessee, that's where Egypt at, right? I mean, you seen the Memphis Zoo. Have you seen Memphis, Tennessee Zoo? I think we need to, there might be one of, yeah, we might have to get us a little field trip jumping out, go to the zoo. But anyway, Tennessee here and Virginia are one. You see that? Yeah, okay. So Ohio was a part of Virginia. Ohio was a part of Virginia. Indiana, this was the Virginia territory, right? So when we talk about Virginia, do y'all know like a lot of our ancestors lived in Virginia? At the zoo in Memphis, honey, they got hieroglyphs all over the zoo. Hieroglyphs, like it's an Egyptian temple. Like you would know that when you get there and you see it. But you gotta go see it. That's why I'm like, we need to have a field trip or something. We need to go see this zoo. Cause this zoo got real artifacts. This zoo is an artifact that tells you that this is Egypt. If you know that, if you already know that this is Egypt and you go in there looking for Egypt, you will see Egypt. Why? Because now you are aware that it's pyramids hidden in plain sight. Now you are aware it's hieroglyphs hidden in plain sight. Now you are aware that it's a lot of stuff hidden in plain sight. So now you got your eye open looking for the hidden shit. Now you playing I Spy. You over here, Harriet the Spy, I Spy. Right? That's the difference between somebody conscious and unconscious, because an unconscious person don't know nothing about none of this stuff. So they down there, oh, look at the elephant. Oh my God, that's a zebra. They probably even started talking shit. Why we had to come down here? We got zebras where we live at. We got elephants where we live at. Whole time they blind and don't know what they looking at. But somebody like me, I'm gonna be paying attention to them hieroglyphs. I'm gonna pay attention to why the Ramses the second statue is outside in the middle of the zoo. Like what? Why is Ramses at the zoo? Yeah, I'm gonna notice that shit. I'm gonna notice that Ramses the first is down there on the Nile River, aka Tennessee River. I'm gonna notice he down there on the banks in front of the Probad shop, which is a big ass pyramid. I'm gonna notice that. I'm gonna notice that Memphis, Tennessee is inside of a pyramid. I'm gonna notice that when we pull up. I'm gonna notice that when we drive there. Like, oh shit, it's a pyramid. I'm gonna notice that. I am. And then the way I'm set up, I'm gonna know all type of stuff when I get there because I'm gonna be channeling and everything. Just saying, ancestors gonna get the point now. All type of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna know all type of stuff when I'm telling you. I'm gonna get the touching buildings and everything. I'm gonna know what used to be right here and what used to be. I can't wait to go down there, boy. The way I'm set up, I'm telling you, I'm technology. I'm ancient technology at that. You know what I'm saying? So I will go down there and my conscience will remember. You feel me? My flesh probably don't know. but my conscience will remember. Yes. Okay. Gratitude, greetings. Yes, but my conscience will definitely remember. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you know stuff. Your conscience, your clear audience click in, clear assistancy click in. Yes, come on, Kevin. My cousin Kevin say we is ancient technology, y'all. We is transformers, okay? Man, y'all business. Y'all see me and Kevin out here transforming, man, y'all business. Cause we is transformers, okay? We ancient techno cousin, tell them. They don't know who we is. Tell them we is ancient tech. They think we humans, honey. Nah, we ain't that, honey. We is ancient technology, man. What? We is higher consciousness, bruh. Like, come on now. We is not human. It say in the Constitution what we 3/5 of a human. See, that shit ain't make no sense when we was back at the public food system, did it? We was offended, wasn't we? I was offended when they said we was 3/5 human. I wanted to be human so damn bad. I did, God. They made me feel some type of way. That's the programming. I wanted to be like Mike. I wanted to be human. But they told me from off Jump Street that I was 3/5 of a human. You know what I'm talking about? So these people was telling me like you ain't human, man. So if I'm not human, what am I? Somebody want to see somebody throw a rose up there. Can somebody throw a rose up there? You want the receipt on who we is? I got it. I'm gonna go and get it for you. Hold on. Let me scroll. Let me scroll up here and get you this receipt on who we is. Cause these people down at this public food system be lying. They gotta learn how to tell the truth sometime. Cause this is getting out of hand. The lies. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I got something else I need to show y'all too. That's why I got this little book too, because in the book I got so many pictures. I be wanting to show y'all all these pictures. I do. I really, really do. But it's like, no, I gotta explain what the picture is. I can't just throw it up there. People gonna be like, what we looking at? You know what I mean? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm still scrolling, cousin. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm almost there. I'm in this section. Okay. I really need to clean this phone now because this don't be making no sense. In my mind, these images don't be this deep in this phone, but honey, I got some stuff going on over here. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I'm still scrolling, cousin. Just be patient. Just be patient. I know it's taking all day, ain't it? Goodness gracious. I was better off pulling it up myself. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm almost here. Um, My goodness, y'all. I'm still scrolling. This is don't make no sense. Well, I tell you, I got about 4,000 pictures in this phone. Like, this don't make no daggone sense. All of this to find an Anunnaki, y'all. This is crazy. I'm just trying to show y'all we some Anunnakis. Like, this don't make no sense, though. Like, that I had, like, this is crazy. I think I went past it. Okay, I'm going to put this up and then go back in there. Hold on, because y'all, I was struggling trying to find the Anunnaki picture. But I'm glad I did find this because we are as technology, right? We are as technology, right? Because we Aztecs. Y'all got that? We're Aztecs. The Aztecs are the cat people. Thundercats from Thunderia. Thunder and lightning, Zeus's children, Zeus's descendants. Yeah, Zeus. Yeah, yeah, the Greek god, right? Because we Greek. Yeah, we Greek. So look, we got ass line, right? Look at that. That say ass line on it. And ass line is associated with, yes, we are Anunnakis. That's what I'm supposed to be putting up, the Anunnaki picture. I'm having the issue finding it, cousin. I got some Anunnaki knowledge in my phone. It's just I don't know where the Anunnaki image is at to show you that we are Anunnakis. Anunnaki mean one that comes from above, one that comes from the heavens. So we don't come from here. That's why we not human. You get it? I did not mean to put this up. I'm up here scrolling. I don't know why California wanted to come on the screen, but okay. You see California wanted to come on the screen. I don't know why California needed to get up there, but hey. This is not what I was going to put up there, but this will work. We are Anunnaki. Okay? None. So you see none, because the Virgin Mary was a nun. No, for real. Wasn't Marie Laveau a nun? Yeah, the nuns, Anunnakis. And Marie Laveau grandma name was Ann, wasn't it? She lived on Ann Street. Okay. And we talking about the people of Louisiana, right? The Anunnakis. Yeah, because when we left Lemuria, we went to Egypt. But we named it Louisiana, right? Because we spoke Iroquoian language. So we named it Louisiana. Yeah, we the Anunnakis, the winged people that could fly, right? Because we the Sumerians, right? Because remember, I just told you, we the Sumerians, right? That come from Samaria because we are the Mauritanians. Mauritanians as in Moors, right? So that's where the Sumerians come from. Like Mary, Sumerians. You got it? Sumerians. Mm-hmm. Sumerians. Yeah, the ancient Sumerians, which is the ancient Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamia connected to Mediterranean, disconnected to Greek, right? This is connected to Greek and Roman gods, because they're gods, right? And when we talk about the Anunnaki, we talking about planets, right? So we talking about Jupiter, Mars, we're talking about Venus, we're talking about Pluto, we talking about planets, right? We're talking about solar system, solar eclipse, retrogrades. We're talking about astrology, right? Yeah, we talking about astronomy. Greetings, sis. Yes, we talking about astronomy, astrology, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I mean, but all of this is hidden from us because they not down there at the public food system teaching us none of this stuff. You know what I mean? Just like this. Look, let's go here. Let's go here. How many of y'all know that we come from Africa? That's what they no, seriously. At the public food system, Black History Month. Let's use our imaginations. It's Black History Month. We all go down to the public food system. We in the third grade. We in the third grade, right, y'all? So we down here at the public food system, and the teacher is teaching us about slavery, okay? Now, the teacher said that the slaves came from Africa. Now, where is Africa at? Because in our man, she got to show us a picture of Africa, right? That's a distorted image in our man, right? Because now somebody's showing me where it is at. Somebody controlling what I know. Somebody could. I ain't seeking for myself where it's at. Somebody telling me where it's at. Somebody showing me a picture, and I'm trusting this person that Africa look like this shape that you showing me. I'm trusting that Africa is in the geographical location that you telling me. And I'm trusting the information that you are providing to me. So you telling me that I was a slave and I come from Africa. So now you got to show me a picture of Africa because I don't know what Africa look like. I'm in the third grade. So you showing me what Africa look like. So you could have created this picture of Africa to control me because this is the John D. Rockefeller school system. And John D. Rockefeller did create a system to keep us enslaved. He said he was going to monopolize our man. Monopoly. One man control many. Ain't that monopoly? That's monopoly, damn it. That's monopoly, ain't it? Somebody drop monopoly in the chat because maybe somebody need to read it like that. Shit. Y'all be thinking somebody, man, I'm telling y'all talk about somebody ghetto or something, bro. Y'all better go get y'all somebody ghetto and y'all like to know how to read some shit. Monopoly. That is, mono mean one, poly mean many. So one rule over many. You got that? Monopoly. Monopolize the game. Now don't they say whoever on boardwalk win the game? Where boardwalk at? Ain't boardwalk in Virginia? Ain't boardwalk in Virginia? Because it happens to be some big ass Poseidon statues out there. And Poseidon, the ruler of the sea. So you telling me whoever on boardwalk, because Virginia, ain't that Washington, D.C.? Because that's Rome, ain't it? That's the government seat, right? That's where your elections and your senators and your house and your state representatives, that's where your government at, ain't it? Oh, okay. Because you ain't going to tell me this ain't Hades, and you ain't going to tell me this ain't the Haitian Empire. You ain't going to tell me. Then it's connected to what is called Georgia. Okay. Because Georgia, which is the southern regions, right? So now you got Georgia and its savannas with the beaches. Alabama got savannas and beaches. Mississippi got savannas and beaches. I'm just easing my way on over to Louisiana over here. They got savannas and beaches. Because I just ease my way across from Virginia through the boardwalk, you know. Now I'm over here in Congo Square, Because they told me down at the public food system that they took the slaves from Congo. They said down at the public food system, they had took some of the slaves from Angola. Now, I happen to know Angola and Congo down there in Louisiana, so what that mean? Because if I'm a third grader and my teacher tell me that I come from Africa, I'm going to know good and damn well I come from Louisiana. So that must be Africa then, because I come from down there. You feel me? Yeah. Now, Congo Square. What is Congo Square? Dana said that's Jackson Square. Yeah. Dana said that's Jackson Square. Yep, Dana, it is Jackson Square. Yes, it is. Dana says she know about the Jacksons. She said she know all about the Jacksons. Yep, she know about Jack's son. Yep. Mm-hmm. And where did music come from? Congo? You said that music came from the Congo? Like drums and African drums and like the Kunta Kinte movie, like they went and made their own drums and you telling me this like that? Oh, okay. Down here in Congo Square. You said they still play music at Congo Square today? Oh, wow. So we could go down there right now and somebody down there playing music right now. Oh, okay. Cool. We gonna put that on our little bucket list too, because people is down there on Congo Square playing drums and trumpets and all that right now. You know what I mean? Right now. Like there ain't nothing changed. That's still the Congo. Okay, but anyway, so you telling me that this music came from Congo Square? Okay, gratitude. So you got Marie Laveau, who is a jazz singer. Did you know she was a jazz singer? Why nobody ain't tell me she was down there skeet skeet goo bop ba dop bop bee bop? Why nobody ain't tell me she was down there scatting? I always loved that, by the way. But why nobody ain't tell me she was down there singing? Nobody ain't tell me she was down there dancing and leading the dancing. Well, they did say she was leading people in song and dance, but that went over my head, I guess. I didn't know she was a chief. Nobody ain't told me she a chief. So y'all got me thinking she down here doing some wicked shit, but she an Indian chief and she down here teaching these people how to do the dance. The tribal dances that her mama taught her and her mama had taught her and her mama had taught, this some generational type old ancient technology. But why y'all ain't tell me? Because that's a lot of roots and culture. That's stuff people need to know. You know what I'm talking about? Down there in the Congo, Jackson Congo Square. You know what I'm talking about? I need to know this. You feel me? Yes, greetings. Yes, I need to know about this Congo Square. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, now down here in Louisiana, I just love Louisiana. I can't get enough of it. I just can't. But down here in this Congo Square in Louisiana, you got wait a minute, hold on. I got something from the Congo. How our ancestors would meet up and do these dances, honey. Okay, so I'm just giving you a visual of what the dances would have looked like, cause we on the phone, so I can't like show you some animation, but I could do my best with showing you like this how they would have looked it, cause they would have been out there like, you know what I mean, in unison, and they would have been, doing these little dances, and they was doing the booty bounce. This is Louisiana, New Orleans, bruh. They was doing the booty bounce, bruh. Why y'all think they got y'all twerking or anything out this mud? Cause I'm telling you, bruh, that's your reproductive area as a woman. So that's the cosmos in the universe. Like it's energy down it. Like, first of all, I know y'all done heard the little reggae song, the Poom Poom Bring Life. The Poom Poom Bring Life. I'm just saying it bring life, bro. You don't think if you get to dancing and shit, you can't like resurrect some shit? They don't want you to know that. Nah, for real. They don't want you to know that. That's why they got y'all out here corrupting your little poom poom and they just got us on some other shit. We ain't righteous no more. We don't know what to do. We just all jacked up. But if we came together with the right knowledge, bruh, we be unstoppable. I'm telling you. They wouldn't be able to do nothing with us. That's why we don't know this shit, right? Cause now they could do something with us cause we don't know. Like, yeah, for real. What you don't know is a problem. Cause look at us. When we would listen. Now I'ma say this to you again. Marie Laveau had that red on, baby. Is she looking different to you? I mean, cause this was out the movie. Like, this the Woman King, so these are actors and stuff, but they are actually dressed like the real people, because they get to see the real images and stuff. They call it a script, but they get to see it for real. You know what I'm talking about? The homie warriors, come on, cousin. You know what time it is. Yes, gratitude, sis. So check this. They got on the red and blue. Now y'all know what the Civil War was about. They play too much, don't they? They play too much, don't they? Tell us it's a Civil War. Man, all right. But anyway, we was red and blue because we was Wonder Woman. We was the Venetians. They know who we is, man. Don't let them people lie to you, man. We the Venetians, bro. Wonder Woman. Go watch Wonder Woman. She lived in New York. Come on. Go watch the movie, bro. This Maryland, Mary's land, Mary, Maury, the mother, right? Wonder Woman, right? The Woman King. Okay. They told you that the pharaohs was women. They told you that. They told you the rulers of Egypt was women. They told you that. They told you Ethiopia was ruled by women for a lot of years until one of them had a son. Yeah, she had a son and that broke that because it was all women. And then Makeda had Menelik. They tell you that in Ethiopian Bibles and stuff. But you know what I'm talking about? So now you got the Woman King over here, which is an Amazon warrior. Okay. Marie Louise Cove David created the Amazon warriors because her husband was a military general. She went and created the Haitian. This the Haitian Empire? Because she was queen, she was Empress of Haiti. She was Empress of Haiti. You understand that? Empress. Greetings, sis. Greetings. Yes, she was Empress of Hades. Do y'all understand that? Empress. Right? So she was Empress, yes, of Haiti. Gratitude of Haiti. Yes. Yeah, she was emperor. So that also meant she was Pharaoh of Egypt, too. So she was Pharaoh of Egypt, right? So that meant she was a ruler on the land, right? And she was a ruler on the land. And she was an Amazon warrior. and she arranged all women warriors. And all these women warriors was living down in Mississippi, Mississippi, because they are the Amazon Dahomians, and they also are the tribe of Benjamin, the lost tribe. Yes, Israelites. Yes, come on, Benjamin, Benjamites. Yeah, yeah, Jamaicans. Gratitude. Yes, come on. That's why they ain't allowed over here, because they had y'all turned up. Real talk. Them Jamaicans will turn y'all up, bro. They will tell y'all at Bumba Clot, they will get y'all together up in here. Yeah, come on. They not about to play with you. They gonna tell you the truth of who you are. They gonna tell you you're an Ethiopian. They're gonna tell you you're a Rasta. Then you hear Bob Marley, positive vibration, yeah. Irie Ites. Why you think your life? Look, let me you. If you think I'm lying, you tell me why your stoplight red, yellow, and green. Don't worry, I'll wait. You tell me why your stoplight red, yellow, and green. You tell me. No, I'm gonna let you explain since you know everything. You tell me why your stoplight red, yellow, and green. If I ain't telling you the truth. Okay, all right, cause Aslan is on the move, cousin. The Lion of Judah. Don't play with us. But anywho, come on, get cuz. Sis. Sis, you better tell them. I'm gonna have people sitting looking at the light. Hey, the stoners is gonna be out here staring at the light deep in thought today. I apologize to y'all in advance because some of my cousins is stoners and they is gonna be at the light. I'm telling you, deep in thought, like, just deep thoughts. You're gonna be like, what is they doing? Deep thinking deeply, critical thinking. That's what I'm doing, critical thinking. Yes, they're gonna be at the light thinking about stuff. I'm telling. Look at Stephanie. Me, I'm gonna be at the light. Okay, Stephanie is gonna be holding up traffic today. Y'all would like to apologize in advance for me and Stephanie out there, and a couple of my other cousins that's gonna be at the light thinking. But anyway, y'all silly. So we got the woman king over here, right? So we know pretty much Harriet Tubman, Marie Laveau, these woman kings, Ida Wells, these woman kings, bruh. Yeah, Ida Wells, bruh. I know. At the Wells, I know. You remember mess my head up too. I said, damn, mate. They spell her name Wells, but they spell the other people name Whales. These is still the House of Wells from Utah. This still the tribe of Judah. Ida B. Wells went over my head, bro. From going down to the public food system. Thank God for spiritual situation, because, bro, I would have been lost without spiritual situation. Thank God we study over here. Gratitude. The whales. You feel me, sis? Yes, we are those people. Yeah. Yeah, we are the Levite tribe. Come on. The Haitians are the Levites, so these the high priestess, right? When they doing rituals to the Orisha in the movie. And they showed you with her that some of them was giants, like Tuscaloosa. Yeah, like Tuscaloosa. And then they fought in the Confederacy. Was it the Confederacy red and blue? The Confederacy. Yeah, the Confederacy. Was it the Confederacy red and blue? Yeah, the Confederacy. Like when we had the little Civil War, they said Georgia, little red and green, blue flag. Well, Virginia had red and blue. Tennessee had red and blue flag. I'm just saying them Confederate flags, bro. Them, you know what's going on, man. Yeah, you know what's going on. I'm about to go get me a Confederate flag. Shit, they think man, could think about it for years because of the programming. You would see somebody with a Confederate flag, you be ready to whoop their ass. Am I right or wrong? You do. See, am I right? Drop a one in the chat. If you see the Confederate flag and you be ready to whoop ass on sight. I'm just telling you, this really your flag, because why is you ready to whoop ass on sight? You ready to put belt the ass. You ain't did nothing but sink the flag. I'm just saying somebody pull this flag out and you be somewhere, you be ready to whoop ass. Cause this your flag. It's just you was taught opposite what it meant. So you up here and your man thinking this got to do with racism and all this old program and shit that they done programmed you down at the public food system. But think about it. They created Jim Crow. Think about Jim Crow. Just think about Jim Crow for just a hot second. Think about the shit. Before Jim Crow, everybody was drinking out the water fountain, bro. How I know everybody was drinking out the water fountain? Because who put a sign up that said I can only drink out the little raggedy water fountain? Who put this little raggedy ass water fountain up here? I'm just saying because it's a raggedy little ass, stank looking ass water fountain over here. Then it's this pretty water fountain that's shining with gold and diamonds and stuff on it. Hell yeah, I want to drink out of that. Who want to drink that water and put black on top of it? Now I got to it's a humiliation ritual. I got to come over here and drink toilet water and shit. Okay, greetings, brethren. Yeah, but now I'm over here drinking toilet water while you get to drink high off the hog water. So this was psychological. Nothing to do. This systematically caused me to hate somebody. And it was fear that was put in me. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So this false evidence appearing real became a weapon that was used against me. So now I'm running around here under the impression that I'm less than or I'm inferior or somebody outside of me is superior. This is psychological warfare because I understand my soul is a psyche. My soul is psychological. So when you start psychologically messing with me, you messing with my soul. In the words of my brother Nas, you fucking with my soul ether, bruh. And we got a problem because you can't be fucking with my soul ether. Excuse my language, but I mean that respectfully. I might turn that into a shirt. You won't be fucking with my soul ether. You feel me? Because the ether is my life force. That don't got nothing to do with colors. Colors is crayons, bro. They got us out here thinking we crayons. I'm yellow, I'm green, I'm blue, I'm pink. They created this shit to keep us distracted. Why? Because this the Roman Empire. Think about it. The Romans have always used distraction as a weapon. The Romans have always used sports to keep people entertained. The Romans have always used arenas and music to control people. Music. Yeah, because this the land of Mu at the same damn time. Don't get it twisted. Music is a technology, bro. You up here snapping your fingers and shit. No, they controlling your shit. You ain't watched the Smurfs. You ain't watched Shrek. You ain't watched Shrek. I told you to go watch Shrek. I keep telling you these ain't no damn cartoons. You better go watch Shrek. Shrek 3 to be exact. In Shrek 3, Rumpelstiltskin. Remember that movie? Rumpelstiltskin? The little dude that make you promise your firstborn baby to him. so he could enslave them. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, the leprechaun, Rumpelstiltskin. Don't stay woke, man. We Irish, man. Come on now. You better know what's going on. We Irish, so you better look into them Irish folklores and look into that Irish mythology and take that shit serious. I'm just saying, cause in Ireland they got gnomes and they got all type of mythical creatures that you and I wouldn't believe is real. Greetings. All type of mythical creatures that you and I wouldn't think is real. You know what I'm talking about? So the fact is, with us, okay, so with us being down in Louisiana, because y'all know a lot of this is in Louisiana too. If you go down to Louisiana, you gonna learn werewolves is real. If you go down to Louisiana, you're going to learn vampires are real. If you go down to Louisiana, you're going to learn fairies are real. If you go down to Louisiana, you're going to learn ghosts are real. You're going to learn energy is real. You gonna learn a lot of shit if you go to Louisiana. But I don't think Louisiana is somewhere everybody should go if you don't know this. Because you got to think about this. You know how many different entities is fighting over your consciousness? But you steady up here drinking and partying and hey, unaware. I want you to be unaware. That's called The Sunken Place, right? You saw that movie taken. What's that movie called? Get Out. The Sunken Place. Remember they put you in that's your conscience, right? Yeah, your awareness, right? Because once you get in a sunken place, what if you die while you in that sunken place? You gonna reincarnate in that sunken place, right? So then when you come back, you're going to be unaware. That's why a lot of us is unaware right now because we died in a sunken place, right? I'm just saying. Your awareness is your consciousness and you have to raise your vibration by becoming aware. How do you become aware? By hearing, listening, using your senses. It's vital. So you got the woman king over here. And if you know anything about Louisiana, wasn't Louisiana controlled, ruled, and ran by women? Didn't you have to be a woman to own land in Louisiana? Am I right or wrong? Somebody talk to me. You had to be a woman to own land in Louisiana. Created the casting system at, right? If you know your history. Didn't they create the maroon, the octagon, and what all them things called? The mulatto, the I don't know the names, but y'all know what I'm saying. They created people. They took the people and watered the blood down and created different races of people to where they created the lighter skinned people. Yeah, they created the lighter skinned people. Yes, they did. They created the lighter skinned people, which is us. Which is us because they was splicing our genetics, right? Come on. But all of this went on in Louisiana. So you had these people that was walking around and passing for this race and passing for that race. Why? Because there was race wars. They created that. Because you're dealing with the Roman Empire. Now, ain't the Roman Empire the same one that crucified Christ? Now we talking about something. Am I lying? Didn't the Romans crucify Christ? So what do that mean? The Romans crucified the Christ Consciousness. The consciousness. Crucify our consciousness. You understand that? So if our consciousness was crucified, that means a lot of us are suffering from amnesia. Am I right or wrong? Because when we reincarnated, we lost a lot of our consciousness. We lost a lot of information. We lost a lot of DEA. We did. We lost a lot in the fire. You know how people be like, we lost a lot in the fire? We did. So, our ancestors are speaking to us from our bloodlines. I need y'all to do me a favor. Can somebody drop monarch in the chat? Monarch. Somebody drop monarch in the chat. Monarch. The reason I got y'all dropping monarch in the chat, monarch is a form of government. When we talk about Romans, we talking about governments, right? Rome is a government, right? And Rome conquered the Egyptian government, right? So the Egyptian government was actually a dynasty, which was a monarch. Do you understand that? So when the Roman Empire conquered the Egyptian Empire, which is our ancestral bloodline, do you understand what that means? That means we were conquered. That's why they told us, they had us thinking the Egyptians was bad people. But isn't Egypt, lower Egypt and upper Ethiopia? Because we Ethiopians at the end of the day, right? But most people don't know that, right? Because down at the public food system, they're not teaching this, right? Okay, so now you got the Egyptians here, which was Cleopatra and them. So Cleopatra would have been the woman king, right? Cleopatra would have been the ruler. Now, who Cleopatra was beefing with? Do y'all really know who Cleopatra was beefing with? Wasn't Cleopatra beefing with her brother? Mm-hmm. Her brother was Alexander, right? Yeah, she was beefing with her brother because her brother wanted her kingdom. But he wasn't a woman, right? He wasn't a woman, so he couldn't rule. So he took her to war because he was mad because he couldn't rule because he was a man that couldn't rule. The Great.
But he couldn't rule on the land. But he's the great.
Yeah. Alexander. We got Alexandria, Louisiana, right? Alexandria. Oh, he done changed his name to Alexandria.
Yeah, because in Alexandria is the library that they destroyed too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he destroyed the real documents, so we wouldn't know who she was or he was or whoever he want to be, because I don't know. He was a him once upon a time. And
because Alexander is where the Nag Hammadi library was. Like when they found the Gospel of Thomas and the Hermetica was all in there.
So that's why it was burnt down. Mm-hmm. And there was a fire in French quarters in the early 1900s that was burning down all the libraries, burning down the Opera House. They burnt down in Louisiana. They burnt down the Opera House. They burnt down Marie Laveau's original house, which was the castle. Yep, the library. So a lot of our history was destroyed. Why? Because it was a takeover. They were conquering the empire. So The crazy thing, this happened in the 1900s now. So in the early 1900s. So when they started conquering, I mean, it started before that, but I'm saying it was going on in the 1900s. Now, in the 1900s, they actually, moved in on these people, right? And they called it the Mississippi Burning. Ain't that some shit? Do that make sense if you know that this is in Mississippi and Louisiana? Does this make sense? So when they did the Mississippi burning, a lot of y'all ancestors lost their land. A lot of them had to go north. Some of them went to Illinois. Some of them went to Missouri. Some of them went to New York. I'm just saying people come from Mississippi, though. People got family. Drop a one in the chat if you got family from Mississippi, Georgia, or Alabama, because all three of them states are connected to Louisiana and Texas. Yeah, I'm just saying. California, yeah, we had to go, cuz we had to get up through. Shit got real. That was the Indian removal right there. I mean, they told you in history it happened like this, but honey, they did it like that. You know what I mean? Because go ask your ancestors. Go ask them. Go ask them. Say how we get up north. They gonna tell you the house caught on fire. They gonna talk about a fire. Somebody drop fire in the chat. They gonna talk about a fire. They gonna mention a fire, and they gonna say they had to leave. They gonna say that they was attacked. They gonna say it was violence. Somebody might have got unalived. They was unaliving people, hanging them on trees, bruh, in front of the house. That was your warning sign. Get out. It was a war. Y'all seen the movie? Y'all seen the Woman King movie? Who seen the Woman King movie? Drop a one in the chat, because it wasn't no white tea people in the movie. I'm gonna have you know that now. Come on now, stay woke, bro. Drop a one in the chat if you seen the movie. Who she went to war against? She went to war against a man in the movie. Went to war against a man, didn't he? He looked just like her. I'm just saying she went to war with somebody that looked like her. You know what I'm talking about? It was a chief of a different kingdom, but he still looked like her. And she went to confront him about the slavery, didn't she? She went to confront him. She was like, bruh, y'all giving y'all prisoners of war away to the Portuguese, which are enslaving them in the 13 colonies. They went and confronted them about that. You know what I mean? Because that was going on, right? They showed us this in the movie. And they showed us in the movie like girls was being sold into slavery because this was India, right? This where it get cold at, because this was India, right? Okay, in India, they got the tradition that if you have a daughter and your daughter is like money, and in India, when your daughter get married, she come with a cow. Yeah. So like if a man marry you, your daddy gonna get him a cow. The man gonna get you in a cow. Now tell me I'm lying about this shit, cause I'm finna mess it up right now. In the color purple, did Silly come with a cow or no? Drop a one in the chat if Silly came with a cow, cause honey, I watched the color purple. That was my movie. I'm telling you that. In The Color Purple, when Mister went down there and married Silly, Silly had walked up to that man's house. He was on the horse. She was walking, and Silly had a cow. So I know this India for sure because I study culture. I don't study what they tell me down at the public food system because they be down there lying. I be looking at culture because I understand culture. And I understand that cow is associated with Hathor. And that Hathor is associated with Egypt. So I know this Egypt. And then in the credits of The Color Purple, it say that movie took place in Georgia. That's all I needed to know because we talking about Jerusalem again. Now that probably went over your head. It ain't go over my head. Now in that Color Purple movie, they show Mister. Somebody dropped Mister in the chat. What is before Mister? Because remember in the chat, her daddy. Remember in the movie, her daddy. He stole the land. The daddy. The daddy stole the land. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the daddy stole the land? The daddy did. So in the movie, Silly was the daughter, right? And remember the daddy got Silly pregnant. And when the daddy got Silly pregnant, Silly had the little girl and she had the little boy. And the daddy was like, you better not tell nobody but God, right? Remember Silly mama died. And when Silly mama died, that man sold Silly to Mister. So Silly had land. Remember, Silly had land, but Silly got sold into slavery. Remember? Because when Silly was down there at Mister house, Silly was a slave. Okay. Silly was down there at Silly was down there at Mister house being a slave, right? So what in Silly down there, she was scrubbing walls and she was watching kids, she was doing hair, she was milking cows, she was down there shaving Mister. She was a slave. You can't tell me she wasn't. She was a slave, honey. She had to lay there while he used the bathroom on top of her. Remember, she told Suge that. She was down there cooking. This man done brung another woman home. Silly got to cook for the woman and shit. Like, I'm telling you, Silly was down there on some slave shit, bruh. Yeah, Silly was enslaved, bruh. So remember, after a while, They don't want them type of people running around here. You know what I'm talking about? Them Nat Turner, Georgia Rebel type people. You know, Nettie was a Georgia Rebel for sure. You know what I'm talking about? Because the movie was in
every sentence, because that's what he's.
She was rebelling against all that shit because when they like, how old was silly 11 having babies and shit? And your second baby, you 11. What's type shit y'all got going on in India? Go study. This shit going on right now in India for real. Little 6, 8, 9-year-old. Yeah, this shit is they culture though, bruh. And guess what? When the man done with you, he set your ass on fire. I'm just telling you the truth. And go study the shit that's going on in India, bruh. For real. It's hospitals and shit with women missing arms and legs and disfigured and shit. Why? Because a man ain't want them no more. Because they family sold them into slavery, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit real. But y'all up here singing and dancing and doing TikToks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Being entertained. Like my people being destroyed out here. But we don't know that's our people. Because they done got us with the Willie Lynch letter and we under a spell and they done Jim Crow'd our shit. And, you know what I mean? Sent us down to the public food system and told us we come from somewhere else and all the propaganda. Yeah, the propaganda. The brainwash, the mind control. It's real. Yeah, to keep you enslaved. Yeah, so you won't remember that you got this in you. They don't want you to remember that. Because if you remember this Wakanda forever, it's over. You going to be out here throwing your little X up. People going to be walking around with swords. Folk going to be having, like, man, they don't want that, bruh. This your mama, though. You feel me? Like, if your mama cut like this, are you okay? So if your mama cut like this, think about you. I'm just saying, if your mama is a whole samurai and your mama walking around with a sword, not taking shit, you know, what they say, whooping ass, taking names later. If your mama whooping ass, taking names later, ain't taking no shit, you done seen your mama do this since day one. What you gonna be? A product of your mother, right? So this is why they got your mama out here wearing fake ass hair, fake ass lashes, fake ass nails, fake ass body. Your mama lost, she confused, don't know who she is. Your mama up here thinks she a bad bitch and shit. You know what I'm saying? But look what's wrong with us. I'm just saying, like, real talk. If you program the woman, you gonna fuck up the nation. I'm just saying, do y'all understand this? We got to do better with our women, bruh. Wouldn't I say we got to be more conscious of how we raise our daughters? This is real talk, because guess what? Men, this y'all mama too. If your mama out here with all the fake appendages on talking about she a bad bitch, bruh, you're not gonna like women. Why? Because your mama gave you a false representation of what a woman was. That's not no woman. I'm just saying that, but that's why men disrespect women. What's his name? Lupe Fiasco got a song about that. Bitch bad, bitch good. He watching the little boy. He talk about the little boy. He watch his mama be this bad bitch. He watch his mama be ratchet, ghetto, demean herself, disrespect herself, walk around with little skimpy shit on, begging for attention from the wrong places. You know, this little boy watching this shit. Now he judging you, right? But you up here just listening to the song because the song telling you if you do all this low frequency shit, somebody will love you. So most of us doing all this low frequency shit for love. Am I right or wrong? The song tell you that you got to be a bad bitch. That's why you being a bad bitch. You weren't thinking about being a bad bitch until the song told you that the men like bad bitches. Am I right or wrong? Now women up here getting bad bitch tattoos. I'm a bad bitch. I'm just saying, people is out here. This is people goals in life and shit to be a bad bitch. Like, when did this become what is this? This ain't no Nobel Prize. Are we serious? As a community, though, to be a bad bitch, though, y'all, this is the goal. Like, people want to be bad bitches. People is studying this shit. People want this. Yes. They want to be the baddest bitch, you know? What is that? Because you somebody mama, somebody big mama, somebody grandma at the end of the day. And what are we raising people up to become? This why these women's was protectors, because they was protecting the righteous. They was protecting the future. They was protecting the nation. You understand that? We got this blood in our veins, y'all. We got this blood in our veins. What y'all gonna do with y'all Amazon blood? Y'all gonna protect the galaxy or no? Cause then Optimus Prime wear red and blue. Wasn't Optimus Prime the protector of the galaxy? I mean, cause Optimus Prime was protecting the humans. You know, the humans ain't even know who he was for real, but he was still protecting them. He didn't even care if the humans knew who he was or not. He was protecting them, though. He was doing what was right. Remember, they was trying to open up portals and shit. He's like, bro, y'all ain't about to do that. They were trying to bring Cybertron here. He like, bro, y'all is not about to do that. There was a lot going on. Y'all better go back and watch them Transformer movies, because them Transformer movies was telling us the truth. Real talk. Especially if you really a Transformer head like me. I keep on going over Transformers 3. Man, Transformers 3 was the last one with the boy with Wiki. All the other ones was with other people. But in the last Transformers, with Wiki, his granddaddy name was Wiki, because he the one who was in the Hoover Dam that had the glasses on that saw Megatron. Now, I don't know what the hidden symbology behind them glasses is, but he saw Megatron. And when he seen Metatron in the Hoover Dam, where they kept him froze, and they kept this knowledge away from the humans, they showed this in the damn movie. Because remember, they came here because they was looking for the Allspark. They brung the Matrix Cube here. Remember, they don't tell you this shit till they get to Transformer 7, the last Transformer, what? The 5th one that came out? Or the 6th one, they show you in that Optimus Primal, which was a gorilla. Remember that? He was a primordial being, right? But he was in the form of a gorilla, right? He was a transformer, so he wasn't even a gorilla. He was in the form of a gorilla. Got on the ship, and he brought the Matrix, or who they is, but they was looking to get the cube to do some old other shit, right? They wanted to bring what's that planet? Unicron here. They wanted to bring Unicron here. That's the planet that eat other planets. So they wanted to destroy the universe, basically. So they was like, hell nah, y'all ain't about to destroy the universe. Like, so Optimus Primal, he got on the ship and he fled. Now, if you go back to Indian culture, they said that the Indian people came to Asia on a ship. ding, 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 ding. In Madagascar, they escaped from the zoo and they came on a ship. So that's like 3 different, even in Avatar, they came on the ship. They showing us in mass different movies and cartoons that they came on a ship. A flying ship, right? From another dimension, right? Okay, they showing us this. Okay. So when they get here on that ship, so that's Optimus Primal. He get in the ship and take the Matrix to another. He go hide the Matrix somewhere in the universe. So where he ended up hiding the Matrix in the universe was on Earth. So he came to Earth, which was the extraterrestrial planet, and that's where he hid the Matrix at. So when he came here and hid the Matrix, they show us that in Transformer 2. When the Primes is coming here. And when the Primes come here, they make contact with humans for the first time. And they show the little humans with the spears running up on the Transformers, right? And then in Transformers 3, it showed Merlin going inside the cave, and he got the rod and staff from the Transformers, and he got the knowledge from the Transformers, and he got magic from the Transformers. That's how Merlin became the wizard, right? He got all that from the Transformers out the cave. So it showed on Transformers 3 that when the war broke out between the Decepticons and the Autobots, can I have somebody throw a rose up on the screen? It's the content, y'all. And if y'all can share the laugh, can y'all share the laugh? And I give gratitude. I ain't even asked nobody to tap no screen, but we done got up to 100K. So gratitude for that. Good looking, y'all. And if y'all could tap that daily heart box, tap the daily. Yes. So I'm gonna continue on with the trends and the Autobots. But what was interesting to me was the war was in Chicago. Can I have somebody drop Chicago in the chat? Anybody, somebody, Chicago. On Transformers 3, go back and watch it. The war was in Chicago, man. Chicago. Yeah, the war was in Chicago. Ain't that something? It was in Chicago. Now, I be watching hood movies because I'm from the hood and everything. I don't care what you think about me, but I'm from the hood and I be watching hood movies. So they got a bunch of hood movies on Tubi, and they be calling Chicago Chirac on all the hood movies. I be like, it's something to that. Why they keep calling Chicago Chirac? Like, what is they saying? Like, is that the Middle East or something? Because it's in the East and it's in the middle, but is that the Middle East or something? Because they keep calling it Chirac. And then on Transformers, it talks about the war that jumped off in Chicago. So I'm like, damn, it was a war in Chicago because damn Navy Pier got hit because I got pictures of it before it got hit. And I'm really not from Chicago, so I can't just be like, this over here is different and that over there is different. But I'm aware some shit done happened up there to where some shit different up there, right? Now, what's crazy is that war in Chicago, because that's the Nile River, right? Cairo, But this what stand out to me, and I don't care what none of y'all say, but I listen, I'm an oracle, and I just know shit. But listen, ain't Chicago connected to Gary, Indiana? Somebody from Chicago talk to me. Is Gary, Indiana connected to Chicago or not? Yeah or no? Somebody. Okay. My cousin Corey said, yup, it sure is. Okay, Corey, all right. So check this out, Corey. Let me make sure I ain't tripping, cuz. Okay, Brianna from Gary. Brianna, let me holler at your cousin. Now, check these. Now, don't y'all got all them cathedrals and stuff down there that been destroyed? I mean, am I making shit up? Y'all got cathedrals up there that have been destroyed, like cathedrals, like big churches and stuff. Like, what happened up there? Like, what happened to Gary? What happened to Gary that everybody was on drugs and stuff? Like, what happened to Gary? Because Gary was beautiful out here once upon a time. Temples, yes, Corey. Like, what's going on? Who did, like, I'm talking about, it looked like somebody tried to dig some of the stuff up out the earth and left some of it behind. Like, like, it looked weird. Go look at the pictures. Something went on. Like some BOMBs definitely was dropped there. Definitely. Some shit went down. Definitely some shit went down. Yeah, some shit went down there. And right now that is a dead zone, right? That's like a dead area right now, right? And so is Cairo, Illinois. Why is that? What happened up there where them power plants at? Springfield, Illinois. It's a power plant up there. So when I say it was a nuclear war, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I am not lying about that. I mean, because it was on Transformers. Yeah, Detroit is right across from Chicago, right? All that is one region. They got it divided into little cities, so we think it's different places, but all of that is a territory, right? Yeah. We ain't gonna even get started on The Simpsons, okay? We not gonna get started. I guess we is a little bit, just a little bit. What's the daddy name on The Simpsons? That's just decoded a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. What the daddy name on The Simpsons? Homer, like the Greek Homer, like the philosopher Homer, like the Homer from Greece, Louisiana, that Homer. Oh, okay. Cause they made the Homer on the little cartoon dumb as hell. So was they mock? But let's talk. Ain't that Marguerite? Ain't Marguerite Marie Laveau mama Marguerite? Her mama named Marguerite, which mean the ruler. Yeah, oh, Marguerite. Yeah, cause that's Marge, right? Okay, with the blue hair, cause King Tut had blue hair. Lapis Lazuli blue hair. That comfort. Ptah had blue hair. Okay, yep, cause the rulers of Egypt had blue hair. Okay, so we talking about Egyptians here.
This is where the Avatar comes. That's why they blue.
Okay, Smurfs blue. Yeah, come on. Okay, Krishna blue.
Krishna blue. This was at a time.
Okay.
This is when certain things came. When it was blue, like Hyperborea and Krishna. This was a time.
Okay. We just decode some stuff here. I'm just saying, but okay, because March definitely had on that Queen the Nefertiti hat. Yeah, we want to look. Yeah, she definitely had the little Nefertiti thing jumping off. Yep. Nefertiti. She had the little Nefertiti hat jumping out. Somebody drop a one in the chat because Nefertiti hair hat was blue too. Nefertiti, the African Egyptian princess. Nefertiti. Yeah, I'm about to get out. Nefertiti. Okay. So Nefertiti, right? So we got Nefertiti, right? So we talking about Marge Simpson, right? Okay, so Marguerite, which is the ruler of the land, Nefertiti of Pharaoh. Come on. So we also got Bart. Now Bart always putting his butt out. Am I right or wrong? No, I'm just saying on the little cartoon, Bart always putting his little butt out. Am I right or wrong, y'all? Yeah, Bart, because he be on the little skateboard, Sarah Bartman. Come on. Come on, that's a chief. Bart. Come on now, y'all. Bartman. Come on. Sarah Bartman. Sarah, the ruler. Come on. Indian chiefs. Come on. And who is Maggie? The baby. The baby, Maggie. Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, the baby.
Bartholomew. That means plowman or farmer. Son of Talmud.
And then they would go to the tavern all the time with Moe's Tavern. Mo means star of the show. That's dealing with your melanin and stuff, right? Come on. Yep, Maggie did had a crown thorn on her hair. Yes, she did. Lisa had the crown. Bart had the crown. Yeah, come on, man. They were playing with us, bruh. Cause we've been watching this for years. We've been watching this for years. But he worked on a power plant. And they were showing us all the predictions, all the programming. Even down to who being in the casket, which we gonna see that soon, right? People that ain't in the know gonna be acting shocked. But they showed it to us on The Simpsons. They showed us everything on The Simpsons. Down to when the politicians could get in front of everybody and pull their mask off, right? They showed us this shit. Yeah, they showed us all of this. I said I was gonna decode the Flintstones too. I was messing around with the Flintstones. I just be looking at stuff with my third eye and I see it for what it is. And these is like my favorite cartoons and stuff that I loved as a child. The Flintstones, man. The Flintstones. Now somebody throw a rose up on the screen. It's the content, cousin. Yes, it's the content. Gratitude, cousins, gratitude. I'm going to tell you about the Flintstones, though. Now, don't we got Flint, Michigan? Yep, Flint, Michigan. We just got done talking about Michigan, Gary, Indiana, Illinois had something going on, right? We just talked about it. It was a war up there and all this other stuff, right? But let's talk about Flintstone. Okay, because Flintstone is a stone mason, clearly. Remember, he used to be down at the lodge, him and Barney Rubble. They used to have on the buffalo little things because they were the buffalo soldier, right? Come on now. Remember they be down at the little lodge and stuff, right? Okay, now Fred Flintstone, which was working with a dinosaur, because he worked with the dinosaur because he was built in the mountains. Remember, but at the time we was watching The Simpsons, we ain't know what no mound was. So we didn't know that they was mound builders. We didn't know that they was mound builders, bro. We sit here watching this, but they whole ass mound builders. So remember he was barefooted? Fred Flintstone was known for being barefoot with the big feet. The Flintstone feet, the club feet, right? So we talking about greetings, sissy, as we talking about the Flintstones. Oh, wait, I forgot this part. Fred Flintstone, his wife name was Wilma, right? Wilma was Irish, wasn't she? She had red hair. She was Irish. Yeah, Wilma was Irish. Okay, so he married the Irish, right, woman. And Dick Fred Flintstone, he had on the animal print, right? So he was like Jaguar or something like that, right? Yeah, because he was a tribal person because he had on the little animal skins. Yeah, this biblical, right? You Fred Flintstone, yeah, he had on the little leopard or something like that, right? So now he got on the little Jaguar little print or whatever he rocking. And Wilma, she got on all white with the red hair because the red hair represents Egypt because the red crown, that's the feds, right? She had on the white because the Egyptians wore white with the red crown. See how we miss some shit because we don't be knowing some shit. But when you know some shit and you go back and look at shit, shit look different, right? Yeah. Come on now. Barney wore blue. That's amazing, right? Come on. Betty wore blue too, didn't she? Come on, that was Wilma Friend. Okay, so now we got Fred Flintstone's son. I mean, the daughter was what the daughter name was? Pebbles. Pebbles. She had the little Jaguar little outfit on too, remember? Pebbles had the little Jaguar little outfit on, right? Yeah, little Pebbles. But Pebbles got married to who? Bam. Bam. Remember Bam? Y'all remember Bam? That's Hercules. Come on. Remember he had the club? Little Bam. He was whooping people ass. Bam, bam, bam. That was Hercules, wasn't it? Shit went over our head because we ain't know this stuff, but it's like, bro, they showing us this in our face. They playing with us, like, so this is all psychological, you know what I mean? Because they telling you the truth in plain sight, but they making it like a cartoon. And we changed our technology. Our technology was talking and working with animals, right? Because think about the Flintstones. They had an animal as the garbage disposal. They had an animal as like whatever you could think of. It was an animal doing that shit. Am I right or wrong? I mean, his job, the little machine was an animal. He was using the animal to move the stones and move the dirt. He was using the animal. You know what I mean? That was an advanced civilization. You using animals to do the work. You using nature to do the work. Like, you magical and shit. Then we got George Jetson over here. They got all this technology looking stuff. They got the little screen you could look in and talk to people. You got Rosie, the little robot babysitting the baby and shit. You know what I mean? You got the little, you stand there and the little elevator shoot you up through the little tube and it take you down the little hallway. You ain't even got to do nothing but stand there and shit. You lazy as hell. Like, that's us right now, the Jetsons. I'm just saying because I remember I was mad I missed that episode when the Flintstones meet the Jetsons because I thought that the Jetsons was the advanced civilization because they had all that technology. Nah, that technology was making their ass lazy for real when you think about it. You ain't even got to walk down the damn living room. You standing there. The little conveyor belt bring you down the living room. Like, it's getting to the point we gonna have conveyor belts bringing us down the damn living room and shit because somebody gonna go live and show this shit and everybody about to follow the trend and go get the shit. So I'm just saying, this technology shit, like, this crazy. This technology, this AI shit, because we was really working with animals. That was real. They got us out here building robots and being lazy. I mean, think about it. We building robots to make the food and shit. We build robots to do this and watch the kids. You know what I'm saying? But we all saw our robot, right? We definitely saw our robot because the robots damn did take over. The robots did. The robots took over, bruh. There's hella AI movies out here too that show you the robots rebelled and took over some shit. Now the Lemurians did come tell the Atlanteans about that shit. Y'all better be careful with them damn, on the Black Panther movie, she came from the past to tell them, when she came from the future to tell them, hey, y'all better watch out. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Because you had to think about with Flintstone, he had to go and join the lodge where he had the secrets of how to work with the animals and how to do this and how to do that and how to do this and do that and do that. Right. So once the technology was sold and traded in, that's when we became civilized. And when we became civilized, we became citizens. And when we became citizens, we became minorities. And when we became minorities, look at us now. We depend on technology. We don't even know people's phone number. We don't know how to get nowhere. We don't know how to, like, I'm just telling you, I come from a time where people would walk 2-3 neighborhoods over when you outside playing, when you a child. You be 4-5 neighborhoods over and you got to find your way back home. And we didn't have no GPS. We ain't had no map. We ain't had none of that shit. You had to remember the way your ass came. So we had what was called memory. That was some real shit. We had memory. We had memory. Is memory part of the soul? So what's going on now? Because we listen, we had pictures. People actually would go out to the little club and take a little picture. You know what I'm saying? And they would take and bring the picture home and put it up on the mantelpiece. And everybody that came to your house will know that you went out Saturday night because the picture was up on the mantelpiece. And everybody could see that you had a good time. Because you was sitting in a little wicker chair. You had the little salt and pepper little haircut with the big gold tooth in the front. I'm just, this memories. For real. Because right now, we don't have pictures no more. We digital. We live in Cybertron. All our memories is in Cybertron, bruh. Since 2000, if we done had a baby, the picture of the baby on the internet, that's Cybertron. We don't have the picture on the wall. We actually used to go put outfits on and drive to the store and you and your family pose and get y'all pictures taken. Like real shit. It was called a family portrait. People would drive to the store to go get these. They don't even have these things no more. You could go to the mall and get your pictures taken, bro. It was called a picture. What was it called? A picture studio. You go to Olin Mills or something. And they had mass different backgrounds. They had props. Like this was some serious business. Like because they was capturing memories. And people worked off of memories. People remembered people's birthdays. People remembered phone numbers. People remembered to call you. People remembered we don't live in that world no more. Yes, remember, cousin, you had to drop your pictures off and wait about 4 or 5 days to get your pictures back, cousin. We had to wait. We had patience and shit. Bruh, I don't think y'all understand how messed up we is with this technology. We don't even like to wait. You go in a restaurant, you be like, let me get a number 5 in the pop. You want the number 5 in the pop when you get your change back. I'm just saying, like, damn, you ain't even letting these people put the mayonnaise on the damn bread. You talking shit. I know some of these restaurants be taking a while, but damn, some of these restaurants, y'all, we don't even let the people cook the damn food. Like, damn, for real, we is impatient. We don't like to wait in line. We don't want to wait our turn. We don't want to wait for nothing. And because we so impatient, we be messing up our own lives for real. Because they say in the Bible, patience is a virtue. And we supposed to be virtuous. And we can't be virtuous because we can't be patient because this damn technology. I knew the first time in 1984 when I seen that microwave bell say boop, I knew it was going to be some shit. I was 4 years old. Tell me I ain't an oracle. I knew it was going to be. So, yeah, we got a yes. So, when, yes, that's when that microwave came out, y'all. I was 5 when you came here, sis. Jackie, I was 5. Yup, I was 5, but I had seen that microwave come out, honey, because the first, think about it, they would cook your food. I done had cooked meals. And my grandma put my food in this microwave and she turned the little thing like do do do. It was in there for 2 minutes and it said do. I said, I'm not eating that. I'm 4, but I got enough sense. I'm not eating. My senses was like, I'm not eating it. My soul was like, hell nah. You feel me? Like, even though my flesh was new, my flesh was 4, but my soul understood. Like, bruh, that's nuclear. That's man. Listen, that's radiation. That's zapping out the nutrients. Like that's gonna kill people. People, cancer is on the rise. Just saying. I'm just saying. Go look up the records. You'll do some research. Go be Inspector Gadget. Ain't nothing healthy about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to think too, if we the descendants of these Amazon homie warriors and they was kicking ass and they could not defeat them, the only way they could defeat them was to dumb them down and steal their identity and tell them they ain't no damn body. Right. So this is why we was told we slaves that come from Africa and we was on a ship and we came across the North Sea when they was had the water like yo ho. We was on the ship though. The people ain't out.
We seen the pictures of the originals on the ships.
Yeah, but they want us to think we was on the.
It's whitewashed. It ain't no real photos.
Yeah.
But when we see the real pictures from 1700, we seen certain people squished, babies.
Yeah, on the ship.
Yeah, on the ships.
But they ain't come across the North Sea because they want us to think we came across the North Sea. No. And you got to be some type of special. Just go on TikTok and watch the North Sea. Pull North Sea up and watch some of them little yo-ho videos. And you tell me what kind of slave ship we was in. They got barks filing in the damn ocean, bro.
Cruiser, I'm talking about.
Not, it freezes. It freezes. Like, bro, I'm talking about sub-zero temperatures. Like,
some ships can't even go unless you have the ice cutter.
Yeah.
Because
like
the ice freezes while
yeah, and your ship gonna sink.
So you gotta have
like what kind of slave ship was we on? It's no way possible we was on that's
so we was naked.
We was in chains naked on the slave ship in sub-zero temperatures.
In feces and piss.
Yeah, and it took, they say, 6 months.
Right.
So we was on this
6 months.
On yo ho.
Yeah.
Yo ho. You got me. Come on.
And none of us got sick.
And a lot of millions of us.
With the waves.
Millions of us arrived here. Millions of us. Like, come on, we came in waves. Like, come on, just really.
Right.
Come on now. Greetings, brethren. They can't tell me that. Now, what makes sense to me is that down in Louisiana, if that is Egypt, and these are her descendants,
and Caribbean, I'm just saying.
But if this the Egyptian queen, and these is her descendants, and her brother wanted to steal her kingdom, which he had to annihilate her and her descendants that would come for the kingdom. So that makes sense that people was getting bought and sold in Louisiana and Mississippi. That makes sense to me.
I mean, if you look at the maps, it's on the map. If you go back, that before it's Gulf of Mexico was the Gulf of Egypt.
Right.
Because the 7 rivers, the Mississippi that come down, but remember they flipped the map upside down.
Correct.
Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt is flipped. See, but Louisiana is down, which is supposed to be up, which is the throne.
Yeah.
But they flipped the map.
Okay, so Louisiana should be at the
up,
top.
Right.
That should be Upper Egypt.
This is where they got Memphis and Egypt at, though.
So that's the top of the mountain.
But they got her down here, though.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But we know Patah, Memphis is up here, though. Nashville, that's up here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they got the maps flipped. You see what I'm saying? And they can tell, because like I said, that's the Gulf of Egypt.
But the people down south always say they coming down here.
Yeah, you coming down south, right?
No, the people down in Georgia be talking about they coming down here to Ohio. Right. Like, how you coming down here?
We say we going down south, but when you hear them,
the people down south be talking about they coming down here.
You like, no, you coming up.
I'm telling you, you could live in Chicago. Your cousin in Alabama be like, I'm coming down there. Like, ain't you down there?
I thought you was up. But if they flip the maps,
they know. They know they coming down there.
They know.
We the one don't know.
East is west, west is east.
Yeah, we think we going. See, we all messed up, y'all. We think we be going down south. We going down. We don't even know where we going. See. They done flipped everything. But the crazy thing is, we definitely know this is Egypt. And in Egypt, they had the red crown. And the red crown associated with the fez.
Which associated with the blood and the moon. That's why you see them with the red ball on top.
Okay, the red sun.
Yeah, the red sun.
The red sun that's behind their head.
Right. It's the red sun, they call it.
Yeah.
It's the red sun.
But that's why Califia got that crown, that crown like that, that red crown behind her head. Or even in the Wakanda movie, the mama, she got the crown, like the halo behind her head.
Yeah. You either see them red or gold.
Yeah.
See, it's like gold for the halo, and it's like red kind of for the crown. Like when you see the king crown, it's red or burgundy with the gold on it.
Yep.
I'm just saying a normal king's crown.
Okay, so y'all just heard what he said, because can somebody throw a rose up on the screen? Because we can really take a look at these two pictures. I'm going to show y'all Marie Laveau, because it wasn't this many people on the live when I had her up here the first time. And I'm going to show you the picture of Jesus. I need y'all to see this here. I need y'all to put y'all third eye on this here. Gratitude, cousins. We need to take a look at this, honey. Now, when it comes to Marie Laveau, this is the image that they show us, right? This is what this is what we working with, right? But let's analyze the picture for a moment, shall we? Just a moment, just a little moment. Gratitude, y'all, gratitude. So, she got on the gold crown with the red. Ain't that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
She got the gold crown on with the red, right? We see that? The Egyptian crown, right? Tell me she ain't the queen of Egypt. Tell me Louisiana ain't Egypt. Tell me. Go ahead, tell me, because at this point. Now look at her red cape. She got on the red cape, right?
Think of a king's crown. It's usually like that color.
Red and gold.
Yeah, like burgundy, red and gold. You see? I mean, that's mostly with the gold.
Yeah, but most of us are taught that a crown is, what Burger King crown or something. We not looking at we got to still look at it. She actually got her hair wrapped up with a turban on it.
I mean, look, that's a red fez. If you look,
yeah,
that's with gold on it.
Yeah.
If you look.
Yeah, but check this out. So she got on her red cape and she got on her gold and red crown, right? And in her background is purple. So this purple represents the red and the blue, right? That's the Dahomey, right? We just seen the Dahomey, the red and the blue, right? So we got the Dahomey warrior here, right? Because she the creator of, she the general of the Dahomies, right? Okay, so check out Jesus, honey. Check out Jesus at the Council of Nicaea meeting. Do Jesus got on a gold crown with a red cape? I'm just saying, if I didn't point that out to you, you probably wouldn't even pay this no attention. But once you get these facts and you start understanding certain things, you can't be blind to this stuff no more. It's like when I'm like, bruh, really? They gonna just play with us? You know how many times I done seen this Marie Laveau picture and I wouldn't have never put this with that. Come on. Come on, though.
This is at the coronation.
Man, come on. You can't make this shit up. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. He just showed me a picture. I got the same picture in my phone. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. I'm mad. I'm mad. I am pissed.
It's the crown.
You got me mad over here. Y'all, I'm back. I came back. I told y'all I came back. Y'all. He just showed me a picture that just made me mad. Ooh, wait. Now look at Jesus with the red and gold. We see Jesus with the red and gold, right? Everybody. Somebody drop a 1 in the chat. Somebody tap the screen. Somebody say, hey, do something. Let me know you see the red and gold. Okay, okay, there y'all go. Okay, people say we see this. Gratitude. We see this. We see this red and gold, right? We see the pattern here. Okay, now check this out. All I can say is golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big chief's golden crown. You hear me? Oh, what? Golden crown, golden crown. Come on now. Look at the big chief's golden crown. I know, right? Okay. I know.
I'm done. Roger Bacon High School, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Spartans.
Oh yeah, we don't roll past that. We roll past that. Golden crown.
This is crown stuff. Trojan.
Come on.
This is all connected.
Man, come on. They be playing with us, bro.
The Trojans. It's the same color.
Playing with us. Man, playing with us. Now check this out. So, Haile Selassie claims to be direct descendant of King Solomon. Now, King Solomon, which is, we talked about Solomon and where he come from and all this kind of stuff, right? Now, remember we was talking about how Ethiopia down there in Texas? And we talked about how World War I jumped off in Louisiana. That's called the New Orleans Wars. And that was the war that was going on over the land. That's how come we don't know the truth, right? Does this make sense? Yes. The what is they called? Parasols that represent royalty. Why they be down in Louisiana with the little umbrellas in the first place? Gotta think about that. When you go to Louisiana, people is gonna be in them parades with them umbrellas on, second line with the little fringes on. They gonna have the little ostrich feathers. All of that culture is that's this culture. And this where Marie Laveau, this her home, right? Because she a descendant too, right? Because we going back to 1800. Because, you know, they never disclosed who his mama was. Just saying.
When was Hurricane Katrina?
Hurricane Katrina was in 2005. When the levees, I had people on my panel actually talking about New Orleans. Do I got some New Orleans people on the panel? Right? I mean, we got some New Orleans folk want to come up here? Cause we want to talk to y'all right quick. We want to know some stuff. But I had some people from New Orleans come up here on the panel, and the one guy, he was saying at 3 a.m, that's where they heard the BOMB go off. And they BOMB'd them levees. And it flooded out that area. So let me show you one of the areas that got flooded out. So you can see how serious this stuff is.
Let's see. And we saying Louisiana with the Haitian Revolution, I mean, all of those stuff, this was the home. I mean, this is where it went down.
Yeah.
I'm saying, taking it back. If you kind of look where we fled from Louisiana back then, and you trace the Katrina, that's kind of what we did back then.
It was history repeating itself.
There you go. That's how.
So when Hurricane Katrina happened, everybody from Louisiana had to flee.
It was a crisis.
They got put all over the place. Some of them still don't know where they family at right now.
But where did most people go? Texas.
Yeah, a lot of people went to Texas.
The majority of
because that's where they could get to. Texas,
Dallas, Houston, Galveston, San Antonio, and then it trickled down.
In California.
So
a lot of them went up to Cali.
Because some of my family is still up there right now. Oregon, Seattle, you know what I mean? Chicago. But this is the same trail if you trace from back Louisiana a long time ago. We went to Chicago. We went to Missouri. We went to Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon Trail. We went to California. I mean.
But we the Israelites.
Yeah.
And we got scattered.
Yes,
that's what scattered to the four corners of the earth.
4 corners.
And that's why we call it the lost tribes of Israel.
But for us to get back together, history has to repeat itself again.
Yeah.
So even though we got scattered back then, we had to actually get scattered right now.
In this lifetime, in real time to see. Yeah.
And we did that.
And it happened. Yeah, but it was like history repeating itself to show us what happened.
Right.
Because when it was the when they had to build the ark.
Right.
The reason they had to build the ark because they knew it was a flood coming.
Yeah, it was a flood coming. Kind of like Katrina, right?
Yeah.
It's a flood.
So they had built the ship to protect themselves from the dwelling ships.
That would be like the people that had the money and the resources to leave before the Katrina came.
Because some people didn't have the resources.
This was poverty. This was the wars. Most of them didn't have money.
Right.
Because this is the ghetto. This is the hood. This is a lot of these people was doing bad. So they don't have the money and the resources to get in a car, go in a hotel or family somewhere they can foot for 30 days. I mean, because they told you got to leave. They didn't know it was going to be that bad.
Yeah. A lot of people lost their house, homes, history, records, hospitals.
Yeah. And most people haven't returned yet.
Yeah.
Still right now.
The houses is inhabitable. It's mold. It's so these people that had mansions now, big ass houses, generational wealth passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, them parishes and stuff that was in there.
Yeah.
Over 200 and 300-year-old houses that been passed down.
Yeah, so they had housing, they had beautiful homes.
And they were strong homes.
Yeah.
But when you got 30 feet of water and y'all on the roof for 2 days, I mean, who gon' I mean,
It's you
do?
can't the mold, algae.
You know.
Then it was a lot of animals in it. Water.
Animal water.
You got eels, electric eels, alligators, and crocodiles. There's two different things. Yeah, crocodiles are way larger than alligators.
It's polluted. It's toxic.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Got all
scorpions.
That, scorpions, all that stuff.
Yeah. So they dealing with all of this nature down there in the swamp. You even got poisonous frogs hopping up out the water and shit. It's all this biblical though.
Spit on you.
It's biblical though, right? Yeah, so all this biblical. And they down here in these swamps and these swamp terrains, down there and
it's like swampy bayou. Temperatures muggy.
And then what's so sad about the flood in Louisiana, a lot of people don't know. A lot of the people that was down in them parishes couldn't get out because they was old.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like
they was over 70 years old.
Yeah. Cause we talking about old homes from generations.
Yeah, we talking about old people, ancient people, y'all.
80 and 95.
Some people over 100.
Yeah, they said there was some people was 100.
Over 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how much history that is down there that got destroyed and wiped out? Yes, gratitude. A lot of our knowledge and history got destroyed because they say when we lose an elder, we lose a library. So that was our libraries being destroyed when that flood came through there. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot of our knowledge and our history and our ancestral history being wiped out.
Okay, get scattered.
That's what happened to us now. We got scattered. So now we scattered. We don't know we cousins. Yeah, and we up here going to war with each other. Cause your name Johnson, my name Smith.
But think about it. A lot of the scattering, cause see, we don't know our history from down there. All them people down there, like Louisiana, they know it.
They know their history.
So they was scattered to come tell us and give us the game.
Exactly.
What's going on.
Exactly. That's why we start becoming conscious.
Yeah.
Once everybody had to come up out of Egypt.
Cousins, they come into our.
But they came up out of Egypt because that's Egypt.
Right.
So they came up out of Egypt to the promised land and they started telling us what's good.
Right. But we warn with them though, because they don't talk like us, some of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is what happened when Dolph came to Egypt from Atlantis. He came to give these niggas all the game and they coming with spears ready to kill him. He had to stop him with the projector, be like, hold on, fam, hold on. Put the projector beam on him like, no, I'm here to break bread with y'all. I'm here to say, ain't y'all in the cage? Ain't y'all in the cage, barbaric? Yeah, I'm here to give you the game. Come out the cage. We finna do all this, start civilization again. But they thought he was ready to come kill him. I mean, because they been in the cage. Last thing they know, they was at war. So they think anything coming from the sky is coming to war. But he's like, no, hold on. I'm coming to bring the records. I got the records from Atlantis. I got the crystals. I got everything. I got the Akashic records. Remember this stuff? You ain't seen this in me. Here you go. Look, I come in peace.
But Thoth represents consciousness too, right?
Consciousness. He was. Right.
So the records is in consciousness.
Right.
So the people that's not tapped in think I'm just saying anything.
No, these are the Akashic records.
Come on.
This is from the Akashic, right?
It's consciousness.
Unseen.
This the stuff that got lost.
Yeah, this is the stuff that got lost. But we can naturally be able to tap into this.
Right.
Naturally.
Through the ethers.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see, I got these.
Akashic records. Really, because we the tablets. Where the tablets at?
Yep.
In your heart.
Right.
So where the holy tablets at? In your heart, right? So you the record keeper. Can somebody drop a 1 in the chat? No. Drop feathers in the chat if you the record keeper.
The record keeper.
Where the record keepers
at? If you don't know who you are, how you gonna tap into your record?
Yeah, you can't keep the records.
If you keep saying no, I ain't, and no, it ain't.
Yeah, you ain't.
That's why you can't get the record.
Yeah, you the record keeper. Yeah, you the record keeper. You are. You the recorder. You the consciousness. You the awareness. You the one that can remember.
You your own star. You your own producer. You your own actor. You can play out your whole thing.
Yep. You don't need nobody.
To your record.
For real, you could be the director, the actor,
the producer,
all that. You don't need nobody for
the
real.
Cameraman.
Shit, one man show. I'm telling you, real talk.
I got 5 jobs.
You already do this shit.
Right now. You at work with 4 jobs.
Yeah.
One title already.
Yeah.
You doing 4 jobs at work now. Getting paid for one service.
They be downplaying you down here, bro. You amazing. You is doing it. You feel me?
And a lot of us, the mama, the daddy.
All that.
The brother, the sister.
Yeah. I'm the coach.
Yeah.
The referee.
Coach, the dad.
The doctor.
Right.
The lawyer. I ain't went to school for none of this shit.
No.
But I do all this shit. I'm telling you. In the middle of the night, bro. I'm all of that, bro. Telling you. Ain't that what Jesus said? He the doctor and the lawyer and the all that. Yeah.
The all.
Yeah. All that.
Yeah.
In your consciousness. I'm all that. Ain't you? Somebody drop all in the chat, because I'm all of that in 2, 3, 4 bags of cases of chips. Not bags, cases. Yeah, we the jack of all trades. Somebody drop Jack in the chat. We the Jacksons, damn it. Yeah. Jack of all trades. Come on, I'm Jack, damn it. Put some respect on me. I'm Jack. How you doing? I'm Jack's son. Hey, my daddy started this shit. I'm Jack's son out here. Yeah. For real. It's an honor to be a Jackson. Damn it. We've been jacking around for We've been running this shit for a long time. Yes, look at lady. I'm Jack's son. I know that's right. You a master out here. We Patai's children now. Yeah. These people got you out here talking about your ancestors with slaves and picking cotton and
Negroes cousins.
Man, gone. I am coming from Patai's house of the soul. I have you know. I am royalty. I wish somebody would. I am 3/5 of a human. You know, get the Constitution back out. I need to read this differently, but look in the 9th word. It's the 9th word. Now, any of y'all seen the American Horror Story? Anybody here ever seen the American Horror Story? Drop a 1 in the chat if you've seen the American Horror Story. I gotta ask you that, not you gonna say 1.
I can't do it.
Okay, so with the American Horror Story, watch the 3rd one, season 3. Look, I don't care about the other seasons. Make sure you watch season 3, cousin. So season 3 is where they talk about Marie Laveau. Now, is American Horror Stories real? Yes, they are. Why is they telling you about them?
They're American stories.
They're American horror stories.
They say Europe, they say America.
That's why they telling you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, right. So in American Horror Story, they got this lady named Lala. What's her name? Lala Ree.
Yeah, how you say it?
Madame Lala Ree.
LaRoche.
Madame La Ree. That's Marie Laveau enemy. Madame La Ree.
Madame La Ree.
I can't think of her name neither.
There's something. Hold on.
But Delphine. Madame Delphine La Ree. Madame Delphine La Ree. That's her name. So Madame Delphine La Ree, she's supposed to be this lady from London.
Right. And she had a pull. She calls her.
Hey, now hold up. Just wait a minute. Because let's talk about London for a damn second.
But this is what I'm saying.
Just know, because we read between lines and we talking about horror stories now. Shit. You know, where the damn vampires come from?
Right.
No, I'm just being honest, because I watch a lot of vampire movies. Where they come from?
And the werewolf.
Where they come from?
London.
London. Okay, that's not just the shit. That's England.
The original story.
But this England, right? This Arkansas. Come on. I'm not.
Right next door.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, right next door.
Now we ain't about to play. Yeah. Shit.
I'm just saying on the map.
Yeah.
Arkansas is right next door.
Okay, because it's caves and shit, and shit coming out the caves. Yeah. Okay, right from other dimensions, right? Because we knew about this shit, right? We knew how to fight this shit and conquer this shit, but we done went to the public food system now. So, you know, you pull out a scrying mirror, people running for their lives, you know what I'm saying? You pull out some ancestor money, people, I'm scared. You have an ancestor out in your house, people will stop talking to you. People will spread rumors down at the church that you is a witch and you is wicked, you demonic. I'm telling you, this shit crazy.
They have an obituary up for 10 years though.
But but they down there drinking blood though, eating bodies. But I got an ancestor out here now. I'm wicked. You know what I'm saying? But okay, cool. I'm just saying, because people like want to throw stones like they ain't in the glass house, because I'm going to throw something back at that glass house. Shit, me and you about to both be cleaning up glass. Like, that's how I'm set up. I'm not about to be the only one cleaning up glass because you throwing stones. I'm finna throw a boulder at your shit. If your shit shatter, oh well, you shouldn't have been throwing stones like you wasn't in no glass house. That's a you problem.
So where was Delphine from? She was from London?
London. Where the vampires come from.
Okay.
Because it was a vampire outbreak.
Wasn't it something up with her husband too? Or is that where she got it? Was something.
She killed them all.
That's what I mean. It was something. That's what I'm saying.
She had 3 different husbands.
But the last one, that's when she got the wealth, I think.
Yeah.
She killed them.
She was marrying wealthy men, taking their money.
The third one, he had that bread. Like, she took the wealth and got him out of there. Okay.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yep, so that's how she got the house on Royal Street, right?
Right, that's how she got it.
Now, Marie Laveau runs the French Quarter.
Yeah, she been running. Yeah.
You moved to the French Quarter.
But
it was my shit.
Right, but everything Marie Laveau did naturally, you mimicked that. You was trying to be a spiritualist. She was trying to.
Yeah, so
did she do hair or something to her?
Marie did hair.
Oh, the other girl did.
Nah, but check did. Because Madame Lalaurie, she was torturing people.
Right.
So, they were down there jumping off of bridges and shit because jumping off the porch because this how bad this lady was, that you would just rather jump than deal with this lady. You know that's bad when you rather just jump to your fate than deal with what this lady got in here. Because she had all these torturing devices and she was on some other stuff, right? So, Madame Lalaurie, what ended up happening, she take Marie Laveau lover and turn him into a centaur.
Which is a beast.
Yeah. This what's the show called? The movie? Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I'm just saying they telling you.
Yeah, because in Beauty and the Beast,
American Horror Stories, they had him down there in the dungeon. His body was regular, but his head was a beast.
Yep, he was half man, half beast.
What you call it, a minotaur?
Centaur.
Centaur or whatever.
Yeah, but the crazy thing.
But she did that. Delphine turned him
into that
beast.
But on what's the movie called? Beauty and the Beast. On Beauty and the Beast, he a French king.
Okay, that's the same.
He a French king.
Right.
And he having masquerade parties and stuff like that. And she come and she get mad because he don't want to be with her. Yeah. Because she old and she ain't attractive for real. Yeah. So she give him an enchanted apple. Yeah. His name Adam, by the way. Yeah. But she give him this apple and he turned into a human half beast.
Right.
And in the Beauty and the Beast, his name Adam. And then she do a enchanted spell on the whole castle to where she turned everything inside the house into artifacts and relics. So everything in the house that was once alive was now a artifact or a relic. So that's why when they say when you go to New Orleans, all them ancient old hotels is haunted and stuff like that, because some of those relics got people's consciousness inside of it.
Right. Like Nicolas Cage's stuff.
Yeah. All that,
buried,
the Face Off movie, yeah.
He's buried where Marie Laveau. He's buried like next to Marie Laveau or something.
Yeah, he is in the same.
But you in Face Off
vicinity.
You know what I'm saying?
And he owned Madame Larry house. Greetings, brethren. Yes. I know, right? We talking about Madame Lalaurie coming from New Orleans. And we talking about how Madame Lalaurie, Madame Lalaurie come from London. We talking about how the vampires come from London, right? And have y'all ever seen the original movie? Any of y'all ever seen the originals? The originals. It's a spinoff of Vampire Diaries. I know, right? So, did he? Nicolas Cage married Elvis' daughter. You talking about Marie Presley?
Oh.
I know. Yeah, I know
the
that.
The one that Michael Jackson had a baby or was messing with before?
Yeah, that he had to marry her so he could make that Remember the Time video.
Yeah. Because right before they did the Remember the Time, that's when they was together. I listened to Mike about that. He like, we really was just best friends. Like, it was a marriage, but we was more friends and like, you know what I mean? And, you know, buddies, kind of like shared a lot of stuff.
I mean, but what?
It's like they still was friends.
Diana said she loved Mike.
Right. But that was Marie. I listened to Marie. She said the same thing.
Diana.
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
Yeah. She said, I love me some Mac.
The Princess of Wales.
Yeah. She said, I love me some Mac.
Yeah, because Diana said the Princess of Wales, Diana, she said, we the real rulers. Yeah. And that's why she got silenced.
She ruling from the throne, saying we the real. She
she in the castle.
In the White House. I mean,
she in the castle with the Windsors telling us, like, go back and watch her stuff. She telling us. Yeah, she in Buckingham Palace telling us, y'all the rulers, y'all the real deal.
And my name is Diana.
Yeah.
Like the goddess Diana.
Yeah, she telling us we the real British. We the real Duchesses.
I'm reincarnated Diana.
Yeah, we the real Swedish.
Y'all the one. Y'all the Olympians.
Yeah, y'all the real deal. Y'all the Greeks. Y'all the originals.
They imposters right
here. Yeah, she telling us. So then you got Abraham Lincoln, the vampire slayer. Why he got to be a vampire slayer?
Out of all things he could be.
Vampire slayer. So you know Abraham Lincoln, this Blade, right? That was my shit. But Abraham Lincoln a daywalker, right? Okay. Now, him being this daywalker, Blade, because he was born in the cave, right?
Right. In the book of Eli, wasn't he a daywalker too?
Yeah, in the book of Eli, he was blind.
Yeah. But he was a daywalker. He couldn't see.
Yeah. Yeah, he was blind.
He chill at night.
He was blind like Enoch.
Right.
Yeah.
Enoch was blind.
Yeah. I mean, was it?
Yeah, Enoch.
Yeah, Enoch was blind. Yeah, Enoch was blind. Because he had nocturnal vision. Yeah, right. That's why his name was Enoch. Yeah, nocturnal vision. To see at nighttime. Yeah. So you know cats see at nighttime. Right. Okay. Somebody drop cat in the chat because I need y'all to understand what's going on here. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Are we following? Are we following?
Some animals that don't come out during the day because they can't see.
They got nocturnal vision.
Like they might come out.
Owl can't see.
Yeah, they can't see.
He got nocturnal vision. A leopard.
Yeah, it's like
a panther. Like a lot of animals.
That's emergency.
Yeah, they hunters.
Yeah, I'm waiting to the night.
But they hunt at night.
Yeah. So they can see good.
Yeah. They can't see right now.
Been doing nothing for real in the day.
But we was Enochians. We was outside at night too. Because I learned from Frank Burrell. Big shots up to Frank Burrell. I learned from Frank Burrell that right now, like it's daytime right now, so we inside the moon. And at nighttime, we inside the sun. That's why we can't see the sun at night, because we inside of it.
You with it. Like you the sun.
Yeah, I learned you real talk. Like real talk. Like right, you can't even see the sun at night.
Can you see yourself?
But you can see the reflection of the moon off of your light. But that's your light that you see at night. Yeah, but that's nocturnal vision, y'all. Nocturnal vision.
Because without that, you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah. Seeing through the cosmos, seeing through the veils. Like, people don't understand sight. It's more to sight than seeing with your physical flesh.
Well, really, these two eyes ain't really sight like that. I mean, it is.
Them the thieves.
Yeah.
Master Ascended said, them thieves.
These eyes really trick the hell out of
So when the Christ, which is pineal gland, gets crucified, the two thieves is gone. You can't trust a thief.
You can't trust. It's two of them too.
They thieves. They in cahoots and shit. Yeah, they gonna be teaming up.
I'm saying,
Hey, you tripping and shit. I'm not about to be out here trusting no thieves. That's crazy. That's why Samson plucked his ass out.
This is why they tell you everything you see ain't good.
DMX said before they unalive DMX, remember Rod Hayes said he was a chief.
He's a chief.
He said Earl Simmons is a chief, man. Yeah. DMX. Somebody drop DMX in the chat. Let me ring the bell. I love X. But DMX taught us, don't believe nothing you see with your eyes.
And don't they tell you don't believe everything you see?
He said that.
Yeah.
He said that. Don't you believe nothing? Gratitude. But yes, the hocus pocus. So they control what you call it. rock with you for real, you know in your heart they rock with you for real. Why? Because isn't you could feel it in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about the heart. And that's something too I don't think people realize. We rock with people because of their heart. Think about it. We think it. Remember, I talked about the girl that's built like SpongeBob. I talked about like we could be built like a Coke bottle, and our dude could cheat on us for a girl that's built like SpongeBob. Now, some of us can't fathom this because we looking at physical appearances, right? We looking at the flesh. So because we caught up on the physical, the flesh, and the shell, we're not caught up on the consciousness, the awareness, and what's inside that person. And because we ain't aware of what's in there, we not aware that this girl that's built like SpongeBob is a nurturer. She listens. She's patient. She's kind. She's understanding. We looking at her physical. We like her hair ain't done. Her nails ain't done. She don't drive no Benz. She don't drive no Benz. She don't got this. We looking at the outward stuff. So these are the things that we judge people on, right? And when people judge you on your car, the physical stuff, right? That's not who you is. I'm going through that right now in my personal life.
And that's when we talk about them two eyes, that's how them two eyes are
steal your vision.
That's how they're tricky.
Yeah, because people will have you thinking you your car.
Yeah.
Or you your house.
Or I'm saying you'll judge them based off these two eyes, the appearance. Yeah. Their hair ain't done or they ain't nails. Material things like money stuff.
Yeah, flesh.
Right. But you ain't judging the heart. They can have a great heart. Yeah. They can shirt off their back. They can do whatever. I'm just saying. But
they probably took care of their grandma, mama, auntie today.
And you can know this about them, but you're going to sit back and talk to your girlfriend and be like, well, she ain't got no car, though.
Yeah. Yeah. But she gave her car away to somebody that ain't had no car. Yeah. But I ain't know that.
You ain't know that, though.
You feel me?
She catching the bus.
Yeah, she catching the bus because she gave her
gave
car.
Her car to got 5 kids.
Right. And she's
trying to get to work.
You hear me? But she's solo dolo. You feel me? Some real shit. Yeah. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying.
People. We gotta stop judging.
Yeah, because we don't be knowing how beautiful people really are. And don't even give people the opportunity to we prejudice. We racist. Right. We judge people. We won't even, somebody could come and tell you that they could give you some advice to save your life. You would look at what they wearing and be like, nah, I'm cool. Yeah. For real. Yeah. You probably is about to tell me something to save my life, but I'm up here looking at your tags.
Yeah, right. You can't get caught up in material because, see, this is the thing. Like we're talking about heart, that's something that got to be in you.
Yeah.
Consciousness. But like the material stuff, if I got heart.
Well, you could dress up.
I can dress up. I can make money to get my hair done, my nails done, but you can't make $10 billion to give you no heart.
Right.
Or to do the right. I mean, it ain't no amount of money that could bring you that heart.
But that's why a lot of us suffering right now. Right. Because we dealing with people that ain't got hearts.
But they had the money, they had the looks, they had the body.
Yeah.
They had the cars. They had all the Maya.
Yeah. They ain't had no heart though.
They ain't had no heart though.
They ain't love you. They ain't care. They ain't help you grow.
That's what
none of that
Maya
shit
is for. So you don't look into their heart. Keep you busy.
Yeah, that's what the devil say. The grandma say everything that glitter ain't gold.
Ain't gold.
And we went for that gold shit.
Grass ain't greener on the other side.
We thought it was cute. Yeah, we was like,
it's glittering. It's shiny. It's like, ooh, you see me over here? Ooh.
Yeah, we fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah. We thought it was pretty.
Got through in the trick bag.
Yeah. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't.
You can have the glitter, the money, everything. Just get me away from this.
Yeah, but a lot of us fall for these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, because we can't. It's what we taught in the system. We're taught to look at the
outside of you instead of the inner you first.
But yeah, I am about to take a break, y'all. I gotta take me a little break for sure. So I've been on here going in. I'm gonna take a break and come back and chop it up with y'all beautiful souls a little later. Yes, I know, right? I know, cuz like, nah, don't go, cuz I gotta go.
Pouring into uplifting. Yes. Do you not understand legacy?
No, I understand uplifting, but I need specifics, because it seems as though it's the comparison is like men are not uplifting children, but they are.
Well, so men are actually harming children.
Some men are harming children, but that some women are harming children. That's and again, we're talking about the systemic way, so not individuals, because if we will go break it down, there's a whole lot of women and men harming children. But in what way would the system be different in uplifting children than it is now?
The system would not be different. The system is not based around the youth or children. So that wouldn't make sense. Right now, what the system does not do is invest into our children, education first, resources first, and protections first, especially protections as far as the 8 hours a day that they have to be in school. And yet we still have these school pewings that are happening at an abnormal rate here than anywhere else. There are different things that would have to be fixed in the system that is currently harming children. And yes, I believe that a matriarchal society would push for those systems to be changed, reformed.
I mean,
you said it's a word salad. If you just cannot comprehend or keep up, that's a problem on your behalf, not mine.
So if a patriarchy, though, is the majority of the world is run by a patriarchy, then if we have an abnormal amount of pewing here, that's not specific to the patriarchy. That's specific to American culture. And we could get down to the nitty gritty of why that's different from other patriarchal systems.
American culture is still built around the patriarchy.
I got that, but that's you're using the most negative explanation of the patriarchy versus there are other versions of the patriarchy where that's not the case.
Comparing negativities or seeing which is negative or which isn't?
No, you're comparing patriarchal manifestations. So here, the manifestation is as you stated. But there are plenty of places in the world that are also patriarchal that don't have all of those manifestations. They're not worried about pew-pewing. The kids are actually very happy and trained well, taught well, brought up well. Denmark, as Kat always likes to bring out, is a perfect example. It's still patriarchal. It's not matriarchal. So in what way would a matriarchy be better than Denmark? Instead of, because if we were to just only use matriarchy as an example, there will be positive and negative manifestations of matriarchy as well. So we can't just only focus on the most negative patriarchal example and discard all the positive ones and then be like, matriarchy would be better across the board. You have to actually get specific about that. How would it be better than the positive ones? How would it be better than the Denmark, which has a high level of happiness for the kids and the adults? What way would matriarchy make that better?
To be fair, I really hate legacy.
Give me one moment.
Oh, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead, Mama.
No. That's why I said give me one moment.
Oh yeah. I really hate, because I know that you helped with that question. I just know you did. That the person that we should be having this conversation with isn't here right now. Why are your words touching my words?
Oh, I was hoping that she'd come.
Yeah. Oh, he did. This is all you. I don't even see Squire on the panel.
I didn't make the question, but when I saw the question, I was like,
"Are you and Squire together?
Huh?
Are you and Squire? Oh, I see it now. My app is glitching. Okay, I was like, I don't even see Squire on the panel. Okay, I got it.
But yeah, I didn't make the question. I had nothing to do with making the question. But when I saw the question, I was like, dang, I wish he would come. I was hoping Panda would come. And Kobe and Swan, matter of fact.
I sent it to Panda.
I wanted to ask a question too. I don't know if she's still there or not. Were there any historical examples of matriarchy working at scale in the manner in which Mermaid described?
Come on, Mermaid, answer that one. I want to hear this.
He said, "Give her a second."
I know I told y'all, give me a second.
Yeah, she's probably working or something.
Well, while we wait on that, Ray, I must say, and you, Mel, amongst everything I've heard, it's clear that the plight of black men will continue on based off everything you all said.
Real quick, Squire. But because I want to go back to Ray too, real quick to answer King Osa. So I did have to, I'm not gonna lie, I did have to Google this and look it up. But I did bring up a few matriarchal societies and communities where women, basically where the societies are thriving. You have the Mosuo people in China, and I know Legacy knows all this, Ming Gang Kabu people, I don't know how to say that, in Indonesia, Khasi tribe in India, extant people in Paraguay, Banda and Santal tribes in India, and the Akan people in Ghana.
So that's, I think.
I don't even know why are you debating this guy? He already has a lot of headway on this subject matter, so it doesn't even. But go ahead, bro. I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yeah, I think.
Finish what you was. Oh,
I think she mentioned. Yeah, I think she mentioned six. I think she mentioned, 6 societies specifically.
Modern, those are the modern examples. That's not the historic. Now, there are quite a bit of, those are the modern examples, yes, but now historically, there are quite a bit.
So as far as, what about in terms of maybe like infrastructure, maybe capital, maybe their political system, anything pertaining to maybe type of scientific achievement or advancements? Could you mention any of those from the groups that you listed? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while she's looking at a good bit of information up, I'm gonna hopefully get a racial draft started and trade you away, Ray, and unfortunately you as well, Mel. You all can no longer be in the black population with your thought process and your beliefs, as it is a continuation of our detriment.
Can you expand on what I said that gives you that makes you feel that way? Because I think everything I stated was like, I know I'm not like on your side of the point.
You didn't attack any of the information that I provided. You made personal attacks.
How can I attack you when I don't know you?
You just said that I need mental health.
We all do.
But you don't know me, so you don't know if I have a therapist.
It don't matter. I know the system, and I know that we all do.
You don't know me.
I know the system, though. Think about that.
That's what I'm saying. You're a dummy.
Okay. But what y'all arguing about, though? What was the stem of it? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Like, basically, I brought up the Rihanna album to where it's a kid on there with red. You know, if you look at Good Girl Gone Bad, or the Anti, I'm sorry, my bad. The Anti album, you'll see that that's like a cry for help in a way. And so I knew this when it first came out, and I've actively talked to people about this, right? I guess it's my way of giving back in a way, because, you know, Rihanna is big. I was a big, huge Rihanna fan.
Silencing SA awareness? That's giving back?
What'd you say? Say that again.
Silencing SA awareness is your way of giving back.
No, so once again, you're trying to fix an angle that is wrong. I didn't silence anything. What I did was bring awareness to it, because I didn't know if anybody knew that. So I'm on a public platform bringing it up. How the fuck am I trying to silence something, man? Like, be for real. So again, your angle is a little off.
No, because you mentioned it and you said that it was problematic. You mentioned it in the tone as if it was problematic for her to use that photo.
No,
as an
I
album
mentioned
cover.
it, and
You
maybe
said
I
that
need to
it's
watch
helping
my
push a
tone.
narrative.
And like your tone you're giving right now is way more communicative. So I didn't say anything about dismissing it. I brought it up because I wanted to bring in awareness to it. 2 women and 2 men, if they're listening, that Rihanna, a famous singer that a lot of people love and probably miss her album. The last one was a cry for help. And so if you listen with that ear, every song is talking about it. So my importance on it is, this goes back to the music thing. I don't like to listen to music over and